the Boston Bastard Brigade, On the Street Inc., Wicked Anime, and Black Compare proudly present Duck Amuck in Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, bastards and wenches, welcome to Duck Amuck in Japan Live! We are finally live, and we are a little bit nervous. This is our first time doing this in a really, really long time. I am your king, baby duck, Evan Borgo, Mr. Ikebukuro. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, it looks like we got ourselves a follow already. Shout out to Celeste Corsano. Thank you so much for already being our first follower on our first live stream. But as you can see, I am not alone. I have with me our good buddies, our ultimate twins themselves. First off, he is the creator of Solarian Sun and the king of all cat girls. He is AFLM.
Hi, I'm AFLM.
Yes, and for those who don't know, he's also a hard man with harder opinions.
Yes. Again, I will get us in trouble ultimately.
Yes, he will get us banned from here. Hopefully not, actually. But,
Oh, but I will.
yes, you. And of course, we have our stupid, awesome analyst, the line block JonStar.
I'm playing Tetris right now.
Oh, and how do we know that you're actually playing Tetris? Oh, let's see this. Oh my gosh, you are actually playing Tetris on a live stream, man.
It's the first time that I've really, bore my skills to the world, so...
And they're really good skills. Dude, you are fast. Oh my gosh. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first live stream of Duck Amuck in Japan. This has been something that I have been really working towards for a very long time. This is something I've been wanting to do for years, be it with Duck Amuck in Japan, whether it was with the old show No Borders No Race, or even with the original Boston Bastard Brigade podcast show, which we actually originally did do some live streaming with back in the day, way before Twitch. There was Ustream, and there was one other weird streaming website that you could stream
Blog
from.
TV.
Yes! Oh my gosh, I can't believe you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Do you know why I know that? Because that's where Omar Dogan would stream, and I would watch Omar Dogan on Blog TV.
Ah, okay, very cool. But yeah, so we have been working hard towards this for the past few months, and we've only really announced that we were going to do this on the previous episode of Duck Amuck in Japan. And so the original plan was not to do this until we did our year-end special, our Wicked Muckies, where we talk about the best in anime and all that stuff. But I figured because with the Tokyo Game Show just happening and all of these trailers dropping from Tokyo Game Show, figure why not? Let's make that be the first live stream, the first official live stream where we look at some trailers from Tokyo Game Show 2025, as well as a few other really cool things that that we wanted to talk about. So, yeah, let's dive into it. So, there may be some people here now, or for those that are just wanting a bit of a refresher of what Duck Amuck in Japan is. So let me pull this bad boy up here. Oh, look at this beautiful PowerPoint presentation that we have just prepared. Look at this. Yes, Duck Amuck in Japan introduction. So, I made the initial one, and thank you to JonStar for tinkering with it and making it look just a little bit more prettier. Ready for the ball.
Nice feature. I know what one's supposed to look like, I guess. So.
All right, so yes, Duck Amuck in Japan in introduction. So, who are we? So we are three Boston guys with a big love for geek culture. As you can see here, I am actually stationed in Tokyo. It wouldn't be called Duck Amuck in Japan if I wasn't. And as you can see, two people are twins, JonStar and me. We're the twins.
That's right. That's
yeah,
what it is.
Yes, yeah. So, and we have been doing this for a very long time. So we'll go into a bit of the history about it later, but we have about a combined, about 47 years combined experience when it comes to all things geek chic, okay? So this is our first time going live. Let's see how long this actually will last. So, some introductions. I'm Evan, the King Baby Duck, Mr. Ikebukuro, and I am located in Tokyo, Japan. And I'm called Mr. Ikebukuro because I live right near that area of Tokyo. I am currently an English conversation teacher for the JET program. I won't say the school because I want to keep that private. But of course, I'm also a journalist. I cover a lot of things under the pop culture thing, pop culture spiel, pop culture sphere, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, some of my favorite anime, I got Konosuba, City Hunter, I love Laid Back Camp, and for bands, I'm a very eclectic person when it comes to music. So like Queens of the Stone Age, The Pillows, Ano, F'd Up for like some good hardcore punk. I'm the type of guy who will go back and forth between listening to stuff like Cannibal Corpse and Metallica, and then switch over to like Tony Bennett and Dean Martin. Like that's how I am with my bands. And for yeah.
We should point out though that Evan is not a real games journalist because he has beaten most of the games that he has reviewed.
Yeah, that's very true. He tries.
I would say I have an 80% completion rate. Okay, let's be honest.
That's pretty high for a journalist, man. I don't know.
That's
Take your credentials away.
Sometimes I actually will do articles called "I suck at this" because I still want to write something, but I just can't complete the game. But and as you can see, some of my favorite games, I love Shantae, Wolfenstein being one of my absolute favorite first-person shooters, and for some good old school rail shooters, you got to give some love to Galgun. Yeah, it's pervy, but I absolutely love it. And my waifu is Megamin from Konosuba. Not just because she's a great character, but Rie Takahashi is like my absolute favorite voice actress. Which now leads to our next person. Andrew, take the reins.
All right. Well, let's see. It says here that I have aliases, which King of All Cat Girls, Hardman with Harder Opinion. I guess that's true. The most important alias is AFLM because I am a professional artist.
Mm-hmm.
I work as a comic book creator and am classically trained in animation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I do. And it says here I have some favorite animes. We have Elfin Lead and My Dress Up Darling listed. So Evan was the one that put this together without like consulting me on anything. So
I told you to check it. I was like, "Is this okay?"
I know, and I didn't, and which is fine because now I get to like learn about myself on the fly, which is cool, which is great. My Dress Up Darling is awesome. I have way too many anime that I would consider my favorites to really actually break it down to like a comprehensive list. The one that you like absolutely know about is Elfin Lead, which so that's funny because it's absolutely correct.
Yep.
But then you get things like Cowboy Bebop will always be like a number 100% favorite, like stuff like that. I love that stuff. And then we have favorite bands: Twilight Force, Sabaton, Tubbering, Mr. Bungle. Good options there. I would definitely say Twilight Force, Sabaton, Tubbering are some hardcore ones. Mr. Bungle was an interesting additive because it's like, oh yeah, I guess I wouldn't have put that one right at the top. But it's a good way to slip in, some of that avant-garde-ness that I love. Though Dog Fashion Disco probably.
That's the one I should have put there.
Yeah, for but that doesn't even, again, that doesn't even start a comprehensive list of who my favorite bands are, but it's like a good
Sampling.
sample size
Yes.
of it. Favorite video games: Monster Hunter, Doom, Senran Kagura, and also throw in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah, man, the one that you threw in there that's funny that you put in Doom. I do really love Doom.
Yeah.
And as like a classic video game of like, oh, I bet you could make one of these myself. It's like boomer shooters in general, right? Like the A number one starters of. But if I were to put a first person shooter on that list that is not Doom, it would probably be Half-Life.
Okay.
Being like the best series ever created, and changing gaming as we know it. But this is still a very good list because I still play my Brutal Doom mod, because I think the Brutal Doom mod is like one of the best on the face of the planet to this day.
Not to mention the Chex Quest Doom Brutal mod as well.
That's right. And of course you had to slip the Senran Kagura in there, like, to call me out a little bit.
Well, listen, I put Galgun for me, and listen, we're men of culture. We love these sorts of video games. We are not going to apologize for that.
Well, you know what game really started as like, this is my first quote unquote what you would call a gooner title that everybody would play, but I was just like, no, I'm not playing it for that reason. This game is legitimately fun. Is Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball?
Yes.
But Senran Kagura does trump that. That is a way better one. Waifus, all the waifus. That is true. Like, I do have an incomprehensible list of waifus because they are not real, and therefore you can choose as many as you want.
Exactly.
So,
and I actually remembered this from your My Waifu Is Not Real panel that you used to do at conventions, which, by the way, we could actually probably do that on a live stream now.
It's true. Now that we have this option, we can do My Waifu's Not Weird as far as like presenting it live. But if people had a comprehensive, like an actual visual of my room, you would see that I am actually surrounded in Mirko figurines. This is not a joke. Like, this is like, I have every Mirko figurine that has ever been created except for the really expensive ones that are like $100 and something. But I also got Tifa and Yoruichi and Frieren and all these wonderful characters that I do hold near and dear to my heart, and I can collect as many as I want because they're plastic.
Yeah. And like I have over here, so you can't see, but I have like a shelf. One shelf is devoted to some of the great waifus. You've got like Mary Kitagawa from My Dressed Up Darling. You've got Frieren. You've got two of the girls from Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister. And then on my second shelf, you've got the swimsuit shelf. So you've got like Nagatoro, you've got Megumin, you got Hinagi-ku from Hayate the Combat Butler, and you've got Anglo-Moi and Natsumi from Sergeant Frog. And what I've done is right in the middle, I have a little figurine of Jelly Jiggler from Bobo, and he's like arching his back out, screaming, eyes are popping out. You're supposed to pair it with an Nendoroid that's like trying to like beat the crap out of it, but because of how it looks, putting it next to a swimsuit figurine, it looks like he's going hubba hubba wow wow wee wow.
That is exactly the sound effect that I imagined.
Yes.
Just like that.
Yes. But we've got one more member to talk about, so JonStar.
I have to pause my game for this. I'm on a tear. So I am a high school teacher. I actually teach game design, animation, graphic novels. I come from the industry, so it's kind of a love of mine. And I'm not just talking out of the left side of my mouth when we talk about all this anime and entertainment stuff. I actually do this. So and I did actually go into the slideshow and change what I say and you had some good choices, Evan. Like Nichijou is definitely one that's on top there, Fooly Cooly.
Yeah.
And none of the sequel series. Thanks for adding that.
You're welcome. We just wanted to make it clear.
Part. Yeah, it was a big mistake on everybody's part to even say like, oh, you know what Fooly Cooly needs is to be completely messed up.
Yes.
And to not make even less sense than the first series.
Yeah.
So I also have a wide range of music when it comes to it. Talking Heads and that new wave era of the 80s.
Mhm.
Andrew WK, the
Yeah.
only real party rock that's out there. The Aquabats and many other ska albums. I'm like one of the few people left on planet Earth who speak the language of ska. It's like somebody telling you that you can
Okay,
speak Latin.
maybe in America, because here in Japan, ska is still very popular. You know, you've got Tokyo Ska Paradise Orchestra still going strong. And like their last album, 35, was my Japanese album of the year last year. Like it was so good. Like ska is alive and well in Japan.
I'm in the wrong place, man.
You are in the wrong place. I keep telling you that.
And Fellowship, I needed to put a power metal band on there as well. Fellowship,
Yeah.
one that wasn't already listed, so I had to do
Yeah,
that.
shout out to our good buddy Matt, the frontman from Fellowship. There's not a new Fellowship album coming out, but he's doing some sort of Star Wars concept album where he's playing one of the characters.
I saw that. That was weird.
It's weird, but hey, cool. Definitely something to check out.
So I have a lot of favorite video games that are not even listed on here.
Mm-hmm.
Tetris, of course, being number one. I play it every day. Street Fighter is good. I like to have all of my fighting games on there, but Street Fighter, especially if you look one down at my waifu, Cammy, who has been my waifu since I was 7 years old. And she turned 45 this year, I think. And Little Nightmares is a great series that I thought like reinvigorated my love of what makes good game design. If you want to throw in a couple of good games that go along with that, Psychonauts is what made me want to be a game designer in the first place. Psychonauts from Double Fine Studios. And Double Fine actually released a brand new game today called Keeper, where you play as a sentient lighthouse.
What?
Yeah. Trailer dropped today. Game dropped on Steam. Can't wait to play it. And then, of course, Earthworm Jim. If you thought that Cuphead was the first game to hand draw all of its animations and sprites first and then put it into the game, you would be incorrect. Earthworm Jim was the first one to do that. They Looney Tunes style animated everything and then got going from there. So, whole bunch of things that I like in the video game realm.
Awesome. And of course, we just mentioned the waifu Cammy. So,
yeah, my one and only.
So, a little bit of history about us. So, I've been doing this for about 19 years now. I started out college radio back at Salem State College, which is now Salem State University. July 2006, started a show called No Borders, No Race. It was my way of promoting some of my favorite Japanese bands and like Japanese artists from like rock, pop, even doing like anime songs from time to time too. And it was my work from that led me to join Electric Sisterhood with Pandalicious and Ninja Sister, who are now BC Ro, BC Manda from Black Compat. And after a year of that, they told me, hey, let's have you do your own thing. Let's start your own website and podcast. So Boston Bass Brigade was born. We did that for about 4 years. The other members had life stuff, or I had to kick out a couple members, don't ask. And so I decided to bring back No Borders, No Race in August 2013 as a podcast show. And I did that for almost 10 years before ending it. And then a month after coming here to Japan, I started up this new show, Duck Amuck in Japan. So, a lot more history. I've been to many conventions. I've interviewed a lot of bands and artists and voice actors and game developers. It's been a good life. It's been a good life for Boston Bass Brigade and No Borders, No Race and Duck Amuck in Japan. And which now leads to the history of Wicked Anime. And boys, you take the reins for this one.
Well, it's really funny because Wicked Anime started out after a good friend of ours passed away, and we were like, what are we doing with our lives? We need to really, just pick up with what we know how to do, and we're going to, start talking about animation, because that was what our specialty was all around.
We were literally going to school for it.
Yeah. And so we started doing animation reviews. It was a popular thing at the time on YouTube, although anime was definitely the lesser of those things. Only a select few people were popular doing that. So we started that up, and then we started going to conventions, and we wanted to do the press thing. So we did the press thing for a while until we started our podcast. And then was it 2013, Evan? We met you?
Yeah, it was at Anime Boston 2013. It was me, Phil the Issues Guy, and JC Riley that we were representing Boston Bass Brigade that year, and they were my cameramen. And much love to Phil the Issues Guy and JC Riley. We're still good friends with them. I don't know what's been up with them lately, but I hope they're in good health.
But yeah, we hit it off. I mean, Andrew was the only one who did a post-con review with you that year, and then
yeah, it was me and Scarlett.
Yeah, and then the International Film Festival happened at the Museum of Fine Arts, and we went to that, and we saw our collective favorite director ever, Mamoru Hosoda.
Yep.
And his new film Wolf Children there, which was incredible.
At that time. And that's where we met Sarah, 42 Believer, as well, who wouldn't have been there had I not posted on Tumblr about this screening.
Yeah. So
and then we recorded a roundtable there at the museum. And we just had so much fun doing that.
Flourished. And then after a little while, many years, life became a little too difficult to balance the podcast. Security guy Greg, did a little bit of editing here and there for us to keep doing episodes for a while, but then the recordings just were tough to keep up with, and we had to go on a permanent hiatus for our show. So technically it hasn't officially died because we still have a Discord and everything like that, but
yeah, we still have a community that we
do.
Yeah, like it lives on through the community. Maybe we could say.
Yeah, but man, those were some good times. But I like Duck Amuck. It has some. This show that we've done in podcast form so far has held a much bigger weight than anything that we have done so far, I would say, because it's more about living in the culture and learning about Japan. Which we are pretty well versed in the culture to begin with anyways. But I think that this one actually literally being immersed in it changes the whole ball game.
Oh yeah, without question. Yeah. So
that's it.
Yep, that's it. So let's go into quickly what we cover here on Duck Amuck in Japan. First, of course, we've got anime. Duh. So we'll cover a lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff. We do love our classics like Fist of the North Star here, Kenshiro. We will cover video games, both new and classic and retro. And of course, John will always be playing Tetris. We've got music, a little bit of a hint of one of the things that we're going to talk about on today's episode.
It's every episode, Evan. I mean, come on. you live every free second of your life in a venue.
I'm talking about the picture itself.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But you're right. At least once a week I go to a concert. It's something that I will be talking about.
I don't know. I think that statement is still true. We talk about Sabaton like every week.
Manga, sometimes, and comic books. Don't want to forget about all the non-Japanese comics out there. And the life in Japan. Since I'm here, I get to experience a lot, from concerts to museums to special showcases and conventions. And lastly, honestly, the most important thing of all that we cover here on Duck Amuck in Japan.
Me.
Horse girls.
A legacy that has stood the test of time.
Actually, if once I finish this page, I'll probably swap over my video feed to playing Uma Musume.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. Go for it. Yeah, it's we're not gatekeepers when it comes to Uma Musume, but we were the.
I am.
We were the first out of the gate to talk about Uma Musume. Like, before this whole thing blew up this whole year, we were like, listen, we've been covering this stuff since 2018. We've talked about
2013, dude. Oh, no.
No, the cartoon came out in 2018.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the anime, absolutely. But the first instance of it was when we did My Wife Who's Not Weird.
Yeah, but you didn't show that. You didn't show that clip until 2018.
No, I don't think so.
I
Really?
think so, dude. I remember.
I don't. Were we even at Anime Boston 2018?
Yeah, we were.
Dude, dude, this is ancient history. Whatever the first year was that we did, or second year, first or second year.
It was definitely the second year. It wasn't the first year that we did.
Of My Wife Is Not Weird. Then we showed Uma Musume because Japan released the trailer for this mobile game.
Yeah, which took forever for him to actually finally come out with. It was like 5 or 6 years since the release of that trailer.
Yeah, so it's not even a joke. We literally talk about Uma Musume all the time. So.
Yeah, and like we've talked about the game, we talked about the anime. I've gone to one of the concerts, one of the 4-hour idol concerts of Uma Musume.
Yeah, it is owned by the Yakuza, and we love it.
The horses, yes. I don't know about side games.
I'm pretty sure the property is also owned by, because that's remember they had the whole like no Gooner material ever is because the Yakuza is going to come and break some.
I thought that was just because of the horses, because I've seen plenty of Gooner material of all their other games of like. Oh, there's plenty for Princess Connect. There's plenty for.
No, not yet. Just for the horses. Like
yes.
I'm talking about Uma Musume as a title.
Yes. Okay. I thought you were saying Side Games is owned by the Yakuza.
No. Uma Musume is owned by the Yakuza.
Okay.
Not Side Games.
Okay. All right. Let's move on before we get into trouble. So, why start live streaming? So, as I mentioned on the last podcast show, Boston Bash Brigade is coming to an end in March 2026. The articles will stop on March 31st, and because of that, I will no longer be able to access the folder where I upload the podcasts. However, on April 1st, one day later, there will be a brand new website that starts up for Duck Amuck in Japan. As you can see there, that's going to be the future URL, www.duckjapan.com. And you'll be able to watch us stream here on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Unfortunately, I need a premium account to stream on X. So, no, don't have to deal with some of the weirdos on X then.
I mean, eventually I might need an X premium, so maybe we can stream through my account.
Okay, good to know. And, this has been something we've been working towards. We have done a couple of live streams in the past, especially for back when we did the wikis on Wicked Anime. And I used to do live streams with a few Boston Bash Brigade episodes on Ustream. And we did a couple on YouTube. Actually, no, just one on YouTube back in 2013. And this would have been actually a month before I met Andrew and Jonathan. But never got past that. But 12 years later, it's like, you know what? It's time. Let's do it. So now we are live. We finally have the live stream, and you'll be able to watch any past streams on the YouTube Duck Amuck in Japan website, or Duck Amuck in Japan YouTube page, youtube.com/@Duck Amuck in Japan. Apparently you have to add the @ symbol beforehand, which I did not know until...
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So, of course, we do have some rules that we have to go over because we want to make sure everything is nice and fun here. So first and foremost, of course, everyone is welcome on Duck Amuck Japan. If you take interest in this community, there is no one who will show you the door based on any backgrounds or personal beliefs. Just don't be a douchebag.
Unless.
Number 2, stay away from the hustle and bustle of the world events. Just enjoy the entertainment space here. There are other communities built for that. We do not touch on things about world news or political stuff unless it deals with the pop culture sphere in some aspect.
Unless.
Stop saying that. All right, number 3, and this is a classic wicked anime hardcore anime rule, so I want you guys to explain it better. Don't get offended.
Us? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I mean, oh man, this is a kind of like a throwback to when we do the panels. It was like, oh, things we say are very opinionated, but don't take them. It's all satire. We do satire on the show. We like satire.
Yes.
We like making fun of things. But that doesn't mean we're personally attacked. Don't feel personally attacked by anything we say, because we're nobody, and we like being hyperbolic. And I'm a writer, so literally everything I say is hyperbolic.
Mm-hmm.
And a metaphor, unless. So that's. I think that more or less sums that up. Like, it's just, guys, like, seriously, come on. Like, we like having fun. We take nothing as a personal attack. Almost nothing we say is serious, unless we're posing it as serious, I guess. But like, we're an entertainment show, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The only thing that matters is the Boston Bruins and the Yomiuri Giants are the best sports teams in the world. Those are the 2 teams we stand the most. So for Bruins for hockey, Yomiuri Giants for Japanese baseball. And boy, like, I go to a lot of Giants games here in Tokyo. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like going to a baseball game in Japan. You go to a game in America and just everyone's sitting on their hands, grumbling over the fact that they paid $300 for a ticket that is being blocked by a barrier. And you don't get that from a Giants game. And the last rule, the most important rule, just have fun. Life is short. Just listen to us geeks talk about our life experiences, things we think are cool, things that we don't think are cool.
Things we think are cool.
Yeah, things that are cool. Oh, Super Bowl. And that's it. With that, on with the show of Duck Amuck in Japan.
Woohoo.
We have to do that slideshow every single episode.
Yeah, that's right. Every single episode.
I don't think I could do that, man. So, one of the things that I do like to talk about on the show is music. So, with music, I do I do go to a lot of shows. I go to a lot of concerts. We have a few bands to talk about. One concert related, one album related. Well, the first thing I'm going to talk about, let's see if I can get this to work here. So the iCloud Medium stream here. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a little concert event that was called the Toitoitoi Fest. And it was called that because of the band's namesake, Toitoitoi. They have a brand new album out called Ichizero Ichisan. Let me put this up here. They were nice enough to autograph it, as you can see.
Oh, okay.
And I heard about this show because I met the front woman of one of the other bands that was playing there, a band called Binju. Her name was Kumiko, and we were just having fun after an Akabari Vulgar show, drinking, laughing, and she filled me in about her band, and her next show was at this Toitoitoi Fest. And I was like, you know what? I got nothing to do on Monday. I'll go. I'll have fun. So I went, and I can't remember the last time I've ever been to a show where I wish I had more money to support the bands that were there. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a concert or like a little festival where it's like, gosh, if I had all the money in the world, I would buy all the albums that are being showcased, from all the bands that are playing.
I gotta be honest, I don't think I have. I think that I've usually walked away from any festival with maybe interest in one band, but like never to the point where I'm like, yes, I want to give all of my money to every single one of these people.
Right. Okay. That is pretty interesting.
Never been to a 10 out of 10 festival, I guess.
Wow. That is something, man. That is something. So, I get to the event, and the first band I'm going to show, we're going to show a couple of bands that performed there. I'm not going to show all the bands, but these bands were kind of like maybe the highlights of the Toi 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 Fest. So the first band I'm going to show you is called Okuyama Hiroku Kagekidan. It is such a hard name to remember. Let me say it again. Okuyama Hiroku Kagekidan. And
Now all together.
okay, say no. Okuyama Hiroru Kagekidan.
Start over.
Yep.
And they only have one album so far, which thank my wallet. Thank you for not killing my wallet with that. And it's this album called Marude Manga Mitaina Bokutachi no Seikaitsu. In English, that's Our Lives Are Like a Comic Book.
Huh.
So, I'm going to play a little clip of them performing. And a little something here. So the girl on the left here that you see in the flannel, right? Flannel pajamas or flannel bathrobe. She's the front woman, Mika, for Toi Toi Toi. So she helped out a couple times with some of the bands that were performing. Let me see if I can get this to work. Ooh, okay. I guess. Is that not going to let me play? All right. I think I just learned that this... All right, so I guess it won't let me play iCloud video on...
These are the growing pains, folks.
Yeah, this is growing pains. This is when you live and learn and like you try to figure out how everything works here with a live stream. But if I was to describe this band, it reminds me a lot of some good friends of mine called Skinny Lister. So if you love happy folk music that just makes you want to dance and do a bit of an Irish jig while you're listening, Okuyama Hiroru Kagekidan is the band for you.
I'm exhausted.
Yes, it's an exhausting name to say. Oh, maybe I might just have figured this out for the next band. So Hiroko Sawa is the name of this artist here. And I bought her first EP, which is Hikari o Tomose, which is Japanese for Light It Up. Will this work?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so nice, happy little pop sounding music.
I'm looking at this guy in the front row in the red, and he's having.
Oh, dude, he was Mr. Party Man. That dude was the life of the party. That whole show.
Is he Japanese or is he white?
Japanese.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell with it because he had the sunglasses on, but like.
Yeah, no, I thought he looked kind of Caucasian as well.
Because he had like a big beard, right? I've never seen a Japanese person with like such a big beard like that.
Yes. Very big. I thought he was Arabic at first, but no, he's Japanese. But he was the life of the party. So,
That's funny.
Yeah. So, Sawa Hiroko, very beautiful artist. I actually told my friend Skinny Lister about her and Okuyama Hiroru Kagekidan because they were artists that like, hey, these are two Japanese bands that you should absolutely either tour with or collaborate with. All right, so the next group I'm going to show you, they're called Mizu Iro no Inu.
Dog water.
Yeah, maybe. This band was a little bit crazy.
Yeah. Wow, look at how many people are on stage.
Yeah, no kidding. Let me turn it down just a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird that it keeps flickering out like that.
And then you got spoken word parts. And then sometimes there'll be a fifth vocalist that comes in and jumps in. I think they're like telling a story. They got to be telling a story. And there's the fifth. And then a fifth vocalist joins in.
This is wild.
I know.
This is like a dorm group of college students who are just like, we gotta record this.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
No, not at all.
No,
Just
not
saying,
bad.
Like the vibe of the band altogether.
All right. So this next band here, it's Binju. So this is the band that I met the vocalist. And just so you know, that's not her real hair. I kind of like this. She's got the beehive hair, like the B-52 sort of style.
This is so bizarre because every band, is there any normalcy in any of these bands?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they got a weird like, I don't know how to explain it. Are they all from different eras? It looks like keyboard person's over in the 90s with his sports jersey.
Yeah.
Purple singer lady is in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Pink lead singer is like 70s, and
Yeah.
the bass player was in like the 50s or 60s, and I don't know, drummer. They all look like they represent a different era.
Yeah. All right. So the next band I'm going to show you, they're called Jozu, which means pros.
Red Party Guy.
Yeah, there's Red Party Guy.
Oh, they got a trumpet.
Yeah. I figured you'd like this band because they have the trumpet. Part of the man doing that, going like this.
Yeah. Dude, this is so avant-garde. Like,
I know.
This one's like really avant-garde.
Here you go. Here's the best part. The thing that makes me laugh about that song, you keep hearing like this, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. And it just makes me think of the song Don't Touch Me by Brack.
don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And of course, the last band of that night was Toi Toi Toi. Now she wore like 4 different outfits during that whole festival. So she went between bathrobe and pajamas to just jeans and a shirt to now this dress.
Jeans and a shirt.
Jeans and a shirt. Let me see if I can skip a little bit. Very beautiful voice.
100% anime opening.
It does sound like it does sound like a okay. Like what kind of anime do you think it sounds like? Like what kind of anime opening would this be?
So first off, I did have to say that when you played, what was the one with the woman who was dressed like she was from the 70s?
Binju.
That 100% sounded like an Evangelion opening.
Yeah. Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got vibes of Evangelion. You know, it's early 2000s. I'm staying up for Adult Swim, and I can't comprehend what I'm watching right now.
Okay. All right.
This one, it's harder to pinpoint, but kind of like a definitely a more modern anime vibe, like more recently, but maybe.
Would it be like a fantasy, or would you say like
shonen? It would definitely be a shonen.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely would be like a shonen, not like a My Hero. Yeah, it would. You know what? Like kind of like a My Hero Academia, like that.
Yeah,
more like a Naruto.
Or
Yeah, I
Naruto.
was thinking Naruto, but I was also thinking it escaped me. Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, okay.
No.
And there is that new anime from the creator of Full Metal Alchemist that's coming out, I think, in this coming spring. So maybe, hey, guy, you should get Toy 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 to do the theme song.
You're the manager.
I'm not the
You are the
manager,
manager.
dude.
You are going to be the professional.
Manager guy, Gene.
So anyway, Toy 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 Fest was an absolute blast. Thank you to Kumiko from Binju for telling me all about that show, and everyone was just so nice and kind. I'm actually gonna go see Toy 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 again next month. They're playing at a small venue in Sanganjaya. They were just so good, and I love the new album. So I don't know when it's officially out. They were selling the albums before it hits like stores there. So maybe it's out now, or maybe it won't be out until next week. So and they're all the Toy Toy Toys albums you can get in America through Amazon Music and Apple Music and all that. So maybe, just maybe, you may be able to find their new album Ichi Zero Ichi-san to get. I highly recommend it. It's a very good record. Yeah. So yeah, that was the Toy 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 Fest. Now, let's go into something that I think we are all a little bit more, let's say, versed in. Let's talk about a little bit of power metal, because Sabaton just dropped their 11th album. 11th album, Legends.
Yes.
So I feel like are we able to start? Do you want us to start talking about the album now?
I mean, I'm just gonna play the video in the background, so we could absolutely just dive into the album, because like, I think one of the things that we first talked about was like the early singles weren't that impressive.
No, they literally released the worst songs off the album, which I don't know if that's a great move or not, but it is a move.
Yeah.
Though I can't say that to be fully true, because the Duelist and Rubicon are the best songs on the album, and they also released those ones.
Yeah, the Duelist was a highlight from the early singles, from the early singles, in my opinion.
But
I gotta be honest though, I'm still jamming out the Templars.
Templars is a good song. It's not a great song, but
well, here's what I'm finding is they are all good songs.
Yeah,
they all sound like Sabaton songs.
Right.
Well,
even on a second listen, because my first experience of Hordes of the Con was the music video,
mm-hmm.
and I thought the music video was kind of a mess, and it was kind of ruining my experience listening to the song, because I was trying to watch a video and listen to the music at the same time.
Right.
And just listening to Hordes of the Con on the soundtrack alone without the music video made it the listening experience a lot better. And so, so when I first started listening to the album, I was kind of driving around town today. I had a bunch of errands to run. I started at From Tiger to Dragon, which is the third song on the album, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And just listened down from there, because that's where basically it skipped Templars and Con, because I'd be like, oh, I've already listened to those songs, so but it's great. I think this is a very successful album. I really like this new Sabaton album. It sounds very tonally the same. It doesn't have the diversity of Great War. Like, Great War is a very diverse very diverse soundtrack, and not every song sounds exactly the same, like a Sabaton album. Same with
Corellis Rex?
No, Corellis Rex is another one that sounds samey, but it's very Sabaton-y. Like, I would compare this album to Corellis Rex or Heroes. Like,
Okay.
This album sounds like Caloris Rex or Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Where
So the Last Stand is what you're thinking of?
yeah,
Yeah, The Last
War-
Stand.
Last Stand and Great War are kind of those two albums where it's like, oh, every album is a little bit different. So,
Yeah.
or every song is a little bit different, and then you kind of had the follow up to Great War, which was the War to End All Wars,
Which felt like a
was
B-side
very-
collection.
Very clearly their B-side collection that they just released as an LP,
Mm.
and um, and it was not very good. There are good songs on that album, like Stormtroopers is awesome. The Soldier of Heaven is awesome, but really there wasn't anything to write home about as far as like, oh, this song really stands out on its own.
Yeah.
This album, the standout song is clearly The Duelist and Rubicon. Templars, you can tell that they are very proud of,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Because one, it has an incredible music video, but but they open up the album with that song, and you can tell that it's very special to them. 'Cause
Yes.
they're like, oh, we have to make this another great song. And but I've already listened to The Duelist like 5 times today.
All right. I actually want to. I don't know what you thought of the song "A Tiger Amongst Dragons," the song about Lubu.
Yeah.
That's my favorite off of the album.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is about it, but it's kind of got that 1980s fighting montage training vibe to it, which just fits perfectly with Lubu if you know his history.
I didn't really like that track.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let me see if I can get the sad clap. Oh, look, I'm sad.
But yeah,
You could do that.
but yeah, it's very it is a good album. I'm very pleased after I was so worried about the new album coming out because of the singles that they dropped that this was going to be another War to End All Wars.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a step up from that, and there's a lot of good music on this album that I will enjoy. I really hope our little brother isn't listening to this right now because I'm about to spoil that we already bought our tickets to go see Sabaton,
Yeah.
and we're doing it for his birthday, so we haven't told him yet. And so
We're not sure when we're gonna tell him.
yeah, but it's in March, and I am hoping. I know that they're going to play Templars. We know they're going to play Templars.
Yes.
They might play Rubicon and they might play The Duelist. We don't know, but they probably will play plenty of songs off this album because it is the tour for this album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So so the real question is like, what are they going to be, actually playing with this one? So I'm excited. I am very excited for like the new. But I will be able to listen to this album multiple times to get familiar with the music because it is good.
Yes.
You know what I thought my sleeper hit of the album was that I wasn't expecting I was gonna like, but I ended up really liking it was I Emperor. I thought that was a
Yeah,
fantastic track.
which was the video we just played in the background. And I don't know if
Yeah.
you had a chance to watch the music video, but them just playing the
Yeah.
game of Risk,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
great.
No, they're not even playing Risk. They're playing. It's almost like they're playing 40K, but with historical, like, because they're using like the measuring tape and rolling dice, and that's how you play. That's how you play Warhammer. But
Really? Okay.
but they weren't playing Warhammer.
Yeah. My neighbor was really big into Warhammer, so like back in America, not here in Japan. Although there are a lot of Warhammer stores here, so it has a popular following in Japan.
Yeah.
I want to say the song that I felt like they actually showed that they put everything into. I know you talked about Templars. The one Till Sager, their only song in Swedish. Like I felt like that was such a great closer, and like they just put everything into that song. You got these beautiful church organs opening the song, and then you just have. I feel like Yoakum is just so passionate with the vocals in that song, like because he's telling a story about his people. So, like you could feel like there is a lot more passion in that aspect.
Well, it's funny because as a world traveler, as somebody who has traveled the world and been to a couple places and talked to people who travel the world as well,
Mm-hmm.
there aren't very many countries on the face of this planet that are patriotic like the United States.
Yes.
Like here in the United States, we wave flags. Everything's American flag. Everything is history. Everything is like we love our history and we love our country and we want to show that. And there aren't very many countries that do that. The other country that does that is Sweden. Sweden is very patriotic. So it would make sense that a band from Sweden that makes a song about Sweden would be very patriotic about what they sing about.
Yeah.
Especially if it's their own history.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And it's that's a song I'd like to hear live. They only when they play in America, they rarely do the songs in Swedish unless the audience unless they ask the audience, do you want to hear the song in English or do you want to hear the song in Swedish? And then everyone will scream, Swedish! Yeah. All right then, we're going to sing the song in Swedish.
And it's always Gott mit uns. Always Gott mit uns.
Gott mit uns. Unless they play at Wacken. At Wacken, it's Noch ein Bier.
Which kind of stinks because Gott mit uns is my favorite song, but the English version of that song, so I've never got to hear them sing it in English because it's the one they sing in Swedish. Oh well.
But yeah, I like this album. I wouldn't rate it as their best. I wouldn't rate Legends as their best, but it's still a fun record, and it's a fun educational record where you can learn about these great legends from history's past.
Now, I do have a question in regards to the sound of this album.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is the first album in a long, long time where Tommy Johansson wasn't the guitarist for it. And England, I forget his first name now. I think it's like Thomas England. I think it's like something really simple. But, yeah, right. But he came back. He was the guitarist for the earlier albums, I think, like Heroes and all those. And now they're kind of back to sounding like that. And I'm curious as to whether or not his guitar playing style really just meets the style of music that they're back to playing.
The guitars do sound different. I will say that.
Yeah.
It is very interesting how different the guitars sound without Tommy.
I have watched some live performances of them recently with England back in the band, and they still sound like the songs that they recorded with Tommy still sound like the songs recorded with Tommy.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it just, I don't know, maybe it was just a decision with bringing him back to the band. Let's ease him into it, have him practice the Tommy songs, but we'll work with his style of guitar playing, and then maybe next album he will be up to that same level as Tommy.
Maybe.
My honest opinion.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah. So, all in all, good album. Sabaton, never disappointed with a Sabaton album. Even The War to End All Wars. Even if that's a B-side album, there's still some good songs on there.
Yeah, I actually
more so.
So,
what's that?
I said I actually kind of like that album a lot. And listen, not for nothing, but they chose to not include The Last Soldier on either one of their World War I albums, and that is my favorite song out of their World War I.
You're just like, what a shame.
I love that song so much, and nobody gives it as much attention as I do. And
it sounds like the safety dance.
Yeah, it does. It does sound like the safety dance. And you know what? That's a great thing.
Yeah.
Power of the Beast from Beast in Black sounds like Every Time We Touch. So.
Yeah. So, all in all, very good album from Sabaton. So, let's talk about gaming now, which I think is going to be our big focus for this episode. Actually, no, wait. You know what? Before we do that, Andrew, I understand you went to a convention this past week.
That is an important topic.
Yes. In fact, I didn't just go to a convention. It was my final convention of the year.
Of the year. Let's make sure people know that. Final of the year.
Yes, yeah. So it was all right. It was fine. And this is not a critique on the convention itself, because I love Wicked Comic Con. Wicked Comic Con is awesome. The guy who runs it, his name is Bob. He is also awesome. We stand Bob here in this household.
Yeah.
And basically, I was able to get in touch with him and talk with him personally, and he's starting to know who me and Jonathan are, and we're having a good time. And he also kind of agrees that this convention wasn't as good, but the reason why it wasn't as good as the previous one is because he didn't know that this one was going to exist. He thought that his last hurrah was that last one-day convention that we had in the spring, but it was so successful that he immediately bought a venue for the fall. But because he didn't anticipate there being a fall show, the ballroom was already taken by a different event. So our next show is going to be in the ballroom back in the spring, and then because he knows this is a good idea, he can then pre-book the fall show for the ballroom as well. So I still made money. At the show. We sold a couple books, and we got a lot of. We talked to a lot of people though. That was the big thing.
We were so busy.
Yeah, we were
ridiculously busy.
we were so busy. One thing that I would really like to talk about is not necessarily what I sold, who I talked to, or what I still have in stock, which is not that much, believe it or not. I got to buy more books by next convention season. Is the connections we made with so we have a circle of artists that we meet all the time at these conventions, and when you work conventions, you see the same people all year round. All of us go to the same cons all the time, and you're basically colleagues that you only get to see a couple times a year, and so we were able to go out to dinner with like a really nice group of people, which is Pyro Pen and Bunny Resin Arts and Songbird and Wish Pedal. Amazing artists, very, very great people that we have become really good friends with over the years. And I just want to say that when you work in the convention world, the people that you make personal connections with, it's funny because you're not necessarily competing with each other, you're rooting for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You are competitors in the way that you are trying to all sell out your products, but you're not. I sell a product that is different enough from everybody else at the convention that I'm really not competing with anybody in the way that I would say I wish they weren't there, right? And so when you get to go out to dinner with these people and you get to meet them, you get to know them, then you really get to be like, all right, I'm rooting for this person. I want them to be really successful. The funny thing about these people is the thing that I learned about it is when I work at a convention, I am well known within the Boston area and in the physical media, like physically being there at a show, I get approached by everybody being like, oh my gosh, Solarianson, I know who you are. And I'm like, dang, that is really cool. And people buy my books, and people talk to me about my books, and people do all these things. But Song and Wish Pedal have like 10 to 11,000 subscribers online. They're really popular on Twitter, and whenever they make a post, they make hits. But they're not that popular in person. And so we have this weird swapperoo, right? Where the online presences are so different from one another, where I'm terrible at social media. I really am. But I've been posting a lot more on Twitter since talking with Song and Wish. So that's been a really good time. So it's all these ideas that we bounce off of each other at these conventions. So we ended up going out to dinner with them afterwards and just having a good time. It was a really nice final hurrah for my convention season, because they're going to go off and they're going to keep doing some shows here and there, where I am not. I am done for the season. I don't get to see them until next spring. But now I go into heavy production season for Solarian Sun as a book, and I am really excited about that, because now I don't have anything on my docket that I have to worry about. Be like, oh crap, I have to set up for this show, or oh crap, I have to make sure. Though my car is still packed to the brim with with all my convention stuff, so I have to eventually take that out, put it back. So but it's been a really good time. I am thankful that convention season is over, but this convention season alone has been my best convention season ever.
Yeah.
And I look forward to doing that again if possible. Because there's nothing more fun than doing the conventions. Like I said, since starting this, it actually started when I was in Japan, right? Like I was walking around Akihabara. I was walking around Akihabara with bags full of art books and stuff that I'm like, this is so fun. I get to consume all this media. But then I'm looking on the shelves and I'm just like, man, I want to be on those shelves. Like, I don't just want to consume and love consuming, and I want to make a difference in the way that I want people to buy my books. And that was seriously the biggest motivation I have ever had, was almost like consuming too much, and it really lit a fire under me of like, wow, I really want to do this. And now I am. And the fact that looking back at this year alone for conventioning has been the most successful run that I've ever done, I couldn't be more thrilled. So I can't wait to do it again.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Good report there, man. And who were they? Song and Wish and Song you were talking about?
Songbird. I think it's like Songbird 1214 and Wish Pedal.
Songbird and Wish Pedal. Yeah, we were talking about them when we were trying to do a test stream last week, and we were talking about them. Maybe we should invite them on the show sometime.
Yeah, we can see what's up with what they're doing, because that would be pretty fun. They're very friendly. They're some of the most friendly people I've ever met on the convention road. Mm-hmm.
Very cool. All right, now let's dive into some video game stuff, and we do have to start the video game segment off with some sad news, because this past week, a man who was instrumental in the video game world passed away. A legend, Tomonobu Itagaki, who died this past week at the age of 58. He's the guy who put Team Ninja on the map with the new versions of Ninja Gaiden, and of course, Dead or Alive.
Yeah, not the news I expected. I mean, all these industry guys are dying so young.
Yeah.
This is just continuing that trend of how these guys aren't taking care of themselves. Like they just aren't. They just aren't taking care of themselves. They're passing away way too early. And it's such a shame, because this guy was really a staple in Gooner gaming. Making his games unapologetically hard and apologetically sexy. Sexy. And you gotta love his appeal,
and I actually became Facebook friends with him after one of his games came out. It was called Devil's Third. It was for the Wii U. I was one of the very few video game critics who actually gave it a positive review. And it was soon after that I became Facebook friends with him.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And I did meet him once. And it wasn't, it was actually back in, I want to say 2014 of E3 2014, where they had just announced that Devil's Third had become a Wii U exclusive. They were showing it off at the Nintendo booth. They were doing one of those live stream demo things. And I looked to my left, and there he was, standing there, leather jacket and wearing leopard skin pants.
Yeah.
He just looked like the coolest mofo there at the convention. And then just afterwards, I just said, "Arigato. This looks cool." Because I didn't know much Japanese back then. It's like, "This looks cool." And he goes, "Thank you." So I became Facebook friends with him, and he when he died, he had posted something on Facebook, for someone else to post. I have right here the last words, which I'll read here. "The light of my life is finally fading. The fact that this message has been posted means that the time has finally come. I am no longer in this world. I am entrusting this final post to someone important to me. My life has been a series of battles. I kept winning. I have caused a lot of trouble too. I am proud to say that I followed my beliefs and fought to the end. I have no regrets. However, I am filled with regret that I was unable to deliver a new work to all my friends, to all my fans. I am sorry. That's how it is, so it goes.
Wow.
And that was the picture he posted.
sad.
And he was working on a new game too. So like who knows if like someone else will come in and finish what he started.
That is heartbreaking. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
It makes me think of when Satoshi Kon passed away. And like he was in the midst of making his next movie, which was something that like he said that this was going to be his magnum opus, and unfortunately cancer took it away from him.
That's why it's good that I'm working on my magnum opus.
Yeah, and just all the love that's been sent out by everybody, from the mastermind of Tekken, Katsuhiro Hada, James Popstar, and my good buddy Danny Penna from Gamertag Radio, who's also working on that new Wu-Tang Clan video game. One of the guys from Devil May Cry. Like, you have all these people. Ed Boon, the Mortal Kombat man.
Oh, Ed Boon.
Yeah, it is heartbreaking to see that happen. And like, I played a lot of his games. I loved his new versions of Ninja Gaiden. Dead or Alive, of course, were great. I don't know how much he had in say when it came to like the beach volleyball games, because he did leave Team Ninja, I want to say back in 2011, to form the Valhalla Game Studios. Mm-hmm. But you know, and I did really like Devil's Third. A lot of people trashed on that game, and I was like, you don't understand what this guy did. Like he made a video game where you got to play a schlocky 1980s action movie. It's supposed to be this stupid. It's supposed to be this crazy. It's supposed to be this unapologetically bloody and violent. It's... man. And, like, unless you have a Wii U, like, it's the only way you can play the game, which is really sad.
Oh
yeah, right.
More people need to experience Devil's Third. If you can find a way to play that game, Devil's Third, I'm not saying how, but I'm saying if you can find a way, do yourself a favor and play it. It is so much fun. And, you know, and I'm just sad that we're not going to see well, who knows? Like I said, we won't see his full vision of this game that he was working on, which is heartbreaking. But I'm hoping that at least we'll see what he was trying to do in the end.
Yeah.
So... rest in peace, Tomonobu Itagaki. You were such a force. You were a force to be reckoned with. Man. So rest in power. To Valhalla you are in. Alright, so let's hopefully we can bring it a little bit more positive. So with it being close to Halloween, I figured it would be appropriate to talk about something horror-related, and lo and behold, a demo for a new video game has come out for Junji Ito, Maniac, and Infinite Gaol. Now, I've been waiting a long time to experience something like a Junji Ito video game ever since Silent Hills was announced and brutally canceled. Like, people forgot that Junji Ito was supposed to, like, do all the character designs for that game. And the fact that we'll never see that is just, like, the worst.
Yep. It is one of the worst gaming decisions ever since Conquered.
Yes. I see what you did there. But...
Conquered bad for a day.
You mean bad for the rest of the life. But anyway, Junji Ito, Maniac, an Infinite Gaol demo just came out, and it's a first-person horror game featuring Ito's characters. And You do see one of them at the end. Let me see if I can get this demo to play here. Let me just give a shout out to the guy Games in My Veins who put up a demo of the game being played. So I know you and I, John, we might have different thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the demo. I'll say it like right off the bat. I like the demo. I kind of like the unsettling vibe that the game had, which reminded me a lot of reading Junji Ito's works. And when you do see Tomie actually appear in the game, like my heart kind of skipped a beat in both a romantic and scary way. The puzzles, on the other hand, seemed a little bit too easy, but maybe because it's the beginning of the game and they wanted to kind of make it simple at first. And
Definitely.
I do think the graphics are decent. They're not at what Silent Hills was going to be at, but they do look good, in my opinion.
This game looks like it was built in Unity for sure.
I think it's Unreal. It might be.
It is. It's the Unreal Engine.
Oh, that's even worse.
So
not that Unity is bad, like, because Unity's not bad. You can build some crazy things in Unity, but it is like the freebie, everybody uses Unity kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I had fun. There were a couple of jump scares that actually got me in the game, and it was enough for me to be like, all right, I think I'd check out the whole thing of this. But I have a feeling that you, John, have a different opinion.
Well, you know, I don't, because one thing that I will say about it is that it definitely felt like a Junji Ito story.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with his work, you're gonna see it in this.
You actually see like references to many of his stories in this demo, actually. Like even when you walk into the library, that library is from one of his stories.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of weird that they're like making a Junji Ito game with Junji Ito, like by Junji Ito, and it's like a love letter to Junji Ito as well. I don't know. There's like a whole. I thought that was kind of weird, but that's besides the point. So if there's a game genre that I steer totally clear from, it's hide and seek games. Ever since I played the first Amnesia game, like back in the day, I was like, oh, I really don't like this genre of game.
Now, is it because it bores you or because it scares you too much?
So it does scare me in a sense where like it is a haunted house. It's a spooky, you know, romp. You got me.
Booga 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 booga.
Yeah. It's literally. One, they're slow. Two, you open up in like the room that you're standing in. You can see the map in the background right there, and you look at that map, and you look at all of the rooms in the house, and look, he's gonna look at it right now.
Yes.
Like you look at the first one, okay, whatever, and then oh my gosh, look at all these other rooms, all of these rooms, and you're like, great, this is a gigantic escape room that has things that you need to hide from, not like fight. You know, you're not the Doom Slayer, and they're afraid of you.
See, the problem that happens with hide and seek titles is those types of games are mostly about trial and error. You cannot figure out how the mechanics work because it's mostly like, oh, I know the monster's going to be here at this time, so I have to be here, and I want to go here. Like, I suppose there is a method to the madness of, okay, I understand the mechanics of what's going on, so I have to be here to hide in this way. But I don't know. It feels like taking control away, because I understand Jonathan's like I understand, like I also have that, like, it is not my first genre choice of game. Where like where I am forced to hide, And that doesn't mean it's a bad type of game. That just means like I personally don't want to. I only have a limited amount of time to play video games to begin with. Anyway.
Correct. Yeah, I know.
So so I'm very choosy with what I'm supposed to do. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that part in the demo was really funny for me because I stopped right before the like cinematic wall, and I was staring at the head, and I was like, "Oh, that's spooky." And then I triggered the event by crawling forward, and the guy was like, "Oh, that's spooky," you know. And so, like, I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, the illusion is kind of broken for me."
Thanks.
Yeah. But okay. So the other part of it too was like, just let me play the dang game. There was so many cutscenes in just like the small amount of time, and granted, it only took me like 15-20 minutes to beat the whole thing.
Okay, it took me about a half an hour to go through it.
Okay. I thought it was kind of funny though how you could tell which doors were unlocked before, or locked and unlocked before you even walked through them, because like the lighter wood doors were locked from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
The silver doors were locked with a key, and then the brown doors were ones that you could push open.
Yeah.
But like, it was giving me all these mechanics about, oh, if you hold down the space bar and click left or right, you can lean to the left or right. Not me. I just push every door open. You know, we just walk on through, and it's like, if any monster wants to come after me, I'll kill them.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you did mention like, oh, you're kind of helpless and defenseless, and you are doing this hide and seek things. One of the things I actually do like about this game is you can actually use some of your environments to take care of like the creatures that are trying to get you. Like there are like, you'll see like a lever, you pull that, and a chandelier will come and collapse. You walk near a vase, and you can actually throw it at the enemy. I like that you can actually use your surroundings to your benefit in some way in this game.
Yeah, you weren't left completely defenseless, and that's true for this one. Like, you could fight instead of hide the entire time, and I did actually enjoy that a little bit better, but you had to plan out methodically.
Yeah.
And there were so few enemies in the game. Like, you literally only fight 2 enemies.
And you're about to see the first enemy here, I believe. Yep, there he is.
Yeah. And it's really kind of graphic in a way where, like, they're statues. They're marble statues, but they're also kind of gory.
Yeah.
You know, there's like this visage to the whole thing that was pretty neat. I did like all the designs. I mean, it's Junji Ito,
yeah.
and it feels like Junji Ito. And I know I've said that before, but like that's something to drive home about this. Is that if you want to see what Junji Ito in 3D would look like, this is actually a shining example of it.
Yeah.
Especially at the end of the demo when the cat thing brings you that like insect.
Yes.
That is something straight out of a Junji Ito story, and it looks solid.
Yeah.
And
wasn't that actually from his cat diary? Actually, from his more lighthearted story? Yeah.
Yes, it absolutely is. Like,
so that's one of the things I like is like they're implementing everything of Junji Ito's, not just the spooky stuff, but even like the lighthearted stuff. That's why I'm hoping that there's going to be a level where what's his name, Soichi, which is the boy.
Satoichi, I think.
No, Soichi. Yeah, you get it right, Soichi.
I hope that there's going to be an area where he's in it, because he's my favorite.
That's kind of weird, because that's more of his comedy story.
Yeah, but he can still be creepy with the comedy. That's what makes it so good.
Yeah. He's naked and he's not wearing any clothes too.
At least he doesn't have anything dangling. And that's how you die. So what this guy did wrong was he was supposed to go into this room here. Maybe he'll figure it out now. He's supposed to go into this room and hide in the closet there. Or he'll do this. I guess. I went like this.
First time. That's so funny.
You missed.
Yeah. Let's see. And
oh no.
Okay. And that's cool. I like how he shatters like that into the statue. But yeah, okay. Now so here's the thing, listeners. Whenever John says I have thoughts in a private message, I always assume it's negative.
Yes. And
I
that is
always
usually-
assume, oh, I hated this. But this time it was positive.
I have thoughts is usually code word for it's not the greatest thing I've ever played.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself. I'm going to disagree with you.
Yeah. He either says that or he begins with, I just want to start off by saying I love you.
Yeah.
There's an episode where he finally listened to an album by one of my all-time favorite bands, F'd Up. And I don't want to say the whole name here because I don't want to get, well, it's not like I'll be demonetized. I'm not making money here, but anyway.
Well, I mean, like curse words on Twitch are like nothing, and it's fine. But we don't know about the other streaming services that we're multi-streaming to.
Exactly. So I just got to be a little bit careful in that aspect. That part actually scared me, where the statue fell.
Yeah,
like that part actually scared the crap out of me. But yeah, I don't know when this game is supposed to be coming out, but it looks good. I really enjoyed this demo, and I hope.
It said December.
Really? Oh, interesting. But yeah, I really liked. I really like this game. I really like the demo. I want to see more of it. And I kind of am on John's side when it comes to be like, I'm not a fan of hide and seek games because, like, I don't know what it is about those sorts of games where, like, it scares me so much or, like, it just makes me uncomfortable playing those sorts of games. But the fact that this
is part of it too, is that the horror gets really in your face when you play a hide and seek game. But the main thing for me is that, like, I play video games to have a Doom Slayer power fantasy. I do not want to be a weakling that hides in a closet, and will die in one hit if I'm found by a monster.
Right. Here's a good example. Outlast. Like, those games, like, as much as I love the game, as much as I love the concept, I can't play it because it doesn't, like, the jump scares actually come out of nowhere. You don't know when. Like, you're gonna be just so terrified that you just can't even pick up the controller anymore and play it. But because this is Junji Ito, like, I think that's going to be enough for me to be like, you know what? I will suffer. I will go through the scares to play this. So those are my thoughts on that. And John's thoughts.
I could be convinced to play more of it, I think, but I don't know if I would right away.
All right, we'll see. Maybe I might get her. Yeah, maybe I'll get her. Or maybe I'll write to them, see like, hey, let's do a.
Try to get a review copy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm quoted on the back of the Dissolving Classroom book, so maybe I have a little bit of pull.
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, like
I have it right there too on my shelf.
Yeah,
I have pretty much all of Junji Ito's work. I love
now.
it.
Which version do you have? Because there's a special edition of the Dissolving Classroom that came out, and that's the one I'm quoted on the back of.
I don't know.
Which is why it's the special edition.
Let me walk over and take a look.
Right.
I do have a book somewhere in my house that has you quoted on the back of it. It might not be the Dissolving Classroom. It might be one of.
It might be City. I wouldn't be too surprised if it was City.
No, this one's The Guardian. Ugh, The Guardian. And Paste Magazine. I forget. Oh, I do have a book here in my house that has you quoted on the back of it, but I don't know what it is. I don't. Where's my copy of City? Here it is. Let's see. No, that one's allcomic.com.
I'm volume 2 of City, and I believe volume 5.
I don't know. One of these on my shelf has it, but I don't remember what it is at the moment. I have so many books on my shelf. It would be so hard to find it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Don't worry about it. Now let's go to the main event of today's show, the Tokyo Game Show 2025. I've got a lot of game trailers to show you from titles that I have played and games that I didn't play, but I got some free merch from. So the first one we're going to show the trailer for, I'm actually wearing the merch right now. Let me see if I can stand up for Rain 98.
Actually, real quick, I know we're live, but real quick before we start this, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Then
Just to give it a little bit of anticipation. You can keep talking about your merch or whatever the heck you got, bro.
yeah. So I actually have a lot of merch here. I'll switch over back to John playing Tetris while we do this. So yeah, I got a whole big bag of merch here from the convention. Let's see here. So I got the Rain shirt. There was one other thing that I think I got from this event. It might have been, gosh, where is it? You'd think I'd be a little bit more prepared, but maybe not. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So I got a nice little Polaroid from the protagonist of the game, the girl. You're the protagonist in the game, but you room with this girl here, who is Reina. I demoed this game. This was one of my favorite games to play at Tokyo Game Show, because I'm not super big into visual novels, but I love video games with a lo-fi vibe to it. And this game just was oozing with that lo-fi vibe. By the way, one other thing I'll mention too, I'm still posting articles from Tokyo Game Show. There's still I think 4 other games I haven't published yet. There'll be one that comes up tonight, I think.
All right, AFLM has re-entered the chat.
All right, cool, yay. All right. So the first demo that I'm going to show you or the first trailer rather, is for a game is for Rain 98. So let's sit back, watch, and let's do the kind of reactions.
Ooh, so dark.
But is that better? And I love the animation style in this game too. There's some really good hand-drawn stuff. So basically, you go back in time to 1998.
to the distant past.
Yes.
1998.
I wonder if it's because Serial Experiments Lane came out in 98? Because I kind of get those sort of vibes from this game.
The style is great.
Yeah. This was playing on the screen, and I was like, oh, I need to see more of this. You got all these little mini games you play. Tamagotchi.
Okay. So far, so good.
Yes.
I like the idea. Huh.
Yeah, just man,
It's so blue. All right, I gotta add that to my wish list.
yeah, so good. Yeah, so Rain 98. So what are your initial thoughts on that?
I like the art style. I like the concept. The gameplay I don't really understand.
So it is visual novel based, but there are mini games where you have to kind of either entertain yourself or earn money. So one of the mini games they have you do is you got to put together gachapods. You have to grab the little plastic container, put the toy in, put the little little piece of paper that either says "Please don't eat this, you will die if you choke on it" and stuff, and put them together and try to make money that way. And the basis is, so she claims to be Anglo-Moi. So she wants to bring the end of all of humanity, all of mankind. She wants to just basically end the universe. And you're basically saying, well, things aren't so great in my timeline either. Why not? Let's see if she's actually telling the truth.
Huh.
So,
All right.
yeah. All right, so the next game that we're going to look at is Neverness to Everness.
I feel like I've heard of this before.
Yeah, so I talked about this last year, but they finally had a demo for it at Tokyo Game Show.
Oh, is this the GTA one?
Yeah, it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto, waifu Grand Theft Auto.
But not Anata.
Yeah, not Anatana. We'll get to Anatana a little bit later. Let's see. What did I get from there?
This isn't the one with the licensed music, is it?
No. So I got this nice little big thing here for Neverness to Everness.
Nice.
Nice little bag.
This looks like all cinematic trailer.
Yeah.
Some of it is, and some of it isn't. Because there are some elements in the trailer that you'll see. Well, actually, okay, so I'll let you know. Oh, I didn't watch all the trailers. It's because I wanted an initial reaction too. But I will say that what you see in the trailer feels a lot like what you play in the game.
This looks like a Japanese company trying to copy what Hoyoverse has done.
I mean, you're going to see a lot of that in some of these trailers. You will see that.
The funny thing is I would actually prefer it, seeing that, like, I don't necessarily trust Chinese companies with my information.
I know.
They just, we got our first feed of the show.
Yay!
But basically, like China basically pumps their games full of spyware, and like a lot of people are okay with that because they're like, well, what are they gonna do with my information? So they play things like Hoyoverse games and whatever. They play all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But the thing that's interesting about Ananta is they took the gacha element out of it. It was going to be a gacha game, but they took the gacha elements out of it because they realized, oh crap, our games are more fun when they don't have gacha elements to them.
Yeah.
And it would be interesting if Japan starts to copy everything that they do. This is really interesting too because there's like a lot of animal girls in this game, and I'm already on board.
Yeah.
So,
I forgot to mention one of the other things I got is one of the animal girls, Nanali.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Kind of preferred the blue-haired one. In the
I didn't get a standee for that one. I'm sorry.
I don't know. So we'll have to see how this one pans out because like that trailer was cool, but the thing that the Chinese companies have been doing better than Japanese games is Japan really likes melodrama.
Yeah.
Right? They love it when everything is super dramatic and really big. The other thing that Japan does is kind of what you see in the trailer is what you see is what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Where a lot of the Chinese games that are coming out now are more than that. I think the reason why the Chinese games are becoming so popular is because the fun factor isn't very stale. Like there actually is a gameplay loop that's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Where this one didn't really show you anything except for, oh yeah, this looks like every Japanese game I've ever seen, right?
Right. So according to this, there's going to be street racing, there's simulation management, and there'll be third-person fighting as well too.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah. As of right now, it looks like it's only available for PlayStation, so that means I won't be able to have any.
Well, this is just the PlayStation from the PlayStation YouTube page.
Well,
I think it's coming out from.
I just checked the Steam store and they don't have like a wish list for it or anything.
Okay. Because they did have some available on PC rigs to play as a demo. So I actually played it on a PC rig.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe they haven't announced it yet.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. So Neverness to Everness. I can vouch. It's a lot of fun. I did like the demo, and I am very curious to see what the full game's going to be like. All right, a little bit. Here's something familiar. Scott Pilgrim EX. Now, this game, I feel like it's the right kind of evolution from Scott Pilgrim versus the World back in 2010. Like this, where that one was a side-scroller beat-em-up, this one has more of adventure exploration mode to it too. Very much like River City Ransom, the Kunio-kun games. It's like
Scott Pilgrim, Ramona Flowers ruined a generation of women. So the thing that this has nothing to do with the video game. This has everything to do with the game industry has lost every meaning of what these things mean. Because up in the corner it says alpha gameplay footage.
Mm-hmm.
This is not alpha gameplay. Like, game companies do this all the time. Like whenever you play like a beta,
yes.
Like, we released a beta test. That's not a beta test. You're playing a demo.
Mm-hmm.
Like a beta test means the game is not done, and you're going to like. It's not next to release. It is a mid-release of whatever you're going to do. That is a test game that is meant to be fixed. Where now beta releases are this is pretty much the game you're going to get.
Yeah.
This says alpha gameplay, and it's not alpha gameplay. This is usually alpha gameplay is placeholders.
Right.
Placeholders and tech demos so that you know how the mechanics work.
Yeah.
This is complete. This
is basically a complete aspect.
This is almost like a beta.
Yeah, and this is actually the demo that I played at Tokyo Game Show 2, by the way.
Yeah, that's a beta.
Yeah.
Not alpha gameplay. Like, that's ridiculous. So
yeah.
I just wanted to throw that out there, that as somebody who has come from the industry and has worked in the industry and knows all these terms, the modern gaming industry is just wrong about these things.
Remember Scott Pilgrim 15 years ago?
Yeah, I know we talked about, oh man, like why are we doing this? This should have come out like, I don't know, 13 years ago. But like, I'm not mad that we're getting, like I'm not like rolling my eyes at this. Like, I actually had fun with the demo.
Good.
It looks really good.
It looks good. I will not say that it doesn't look good. I will not say that the Scott Pilgrim characters are not appealing. It's just like that era is over. Nobody cares about Scott Pilgrim anymore. And at least I know I don't.
I still have a place in my heart for Scott Pilgrim. Like I
just don't care anymore. I just don't.
Okay. But that was a demo that was fun. I enjoyed it. I will say this: when I demoed it, it crashed on me a couple of times, and the game developers there were like saying, "We're so sorry. We're so." You could have. They gave me an infinite amount of times to try the demo because of just how bad they felt that it kept on crashing on me. But when I finally beat it, I was like, you know what? That was good. That was fun. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. So this next one is Limit Zero Breakers, and this one is very much like a Genshin.
Is it? This is a Hoyoverse.
Not a Hoyoverse, but it's like it mimics a Hoyoverse. So
yeah, that's what I mean.
So like I got like a big bag for here.
Well, because I assume this might be an incorrect assumption. But I know that this one is not, because it just said Kanakawa, a Japanese company. Is that everything at Tokyo Game Show is a Tokyo made, or is a Japanese company made game, right?
Nope. You're incorrect.
No? Okay.
Nope. There are games that
Tarsier was there.
Oh yeah, Tarsier, that's right.
Yeah. Like Devolver Digital was there. They were showing off a bunch of American titles. No, it's like everybody from around the world comes to Tokyo Game Show to show demos. Oh yeah,
Well,
and I
I'll
actually
point
got
out
a.
that
I
they
don't.
had to start this trailer with a girl's pants falling down.
I did see that. Yes,
That's how
I
good
did.
your game is.
Yeah, I did notice the girl's pants falling down.
And I did like. I actually haven't seen this yet, but they also gave me. Well, one thing they gave me a stress ball,
Nice.
and then they gave me a T-shirt, which I haven't even opened yet.
That says Zenless Zone Zero on it.
Yeah, it's just limit zero breakers.
Limit zero breakers.
Oh, actually, and then it has chibi characters in the back.
Oh, cute.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, nice. All right, what's next on the agenda for trailers? We have Marvel Token Fighting Souls. This is the latest from Arc System Works, PlayStation exclusive. Sorry, Andrew.
I like Arxis.
Marvel
Yeah,
versus
Arc System
Capcom
Works.
War.
I hate Marvel, man. So bad.
Tell me
Everything
more
is-
about why you hate Marvel.
Everything is just slop. This is just so people can buy their Funko Pops and do their thing.
The game is good though. Like I
It looks
demoed
like
this.
It looks like an Arxis game. It
Yes.
looks great. It looks like a phenomenal fighter. It really does. I mean,
Who is that? Oh,
That's Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
I like. Hey! I like Miss
Show
Marvel.
that everybody wants.
No, listen. I will admit the show sucked. The comic is good. The show sucked.
dude, nobody thinks the comic is good. There he goes. He's leaving.
Hey, look,
Wait,
we got
come back.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Come back. Come back, Evan.
Well, yeah, I love how like you can jump from one part of the state to another, and like how interactive
Yeah,
everything
very
is.
Very Guilty Gear.
Very Guilty Gear. Yeah,
Doctor Doom.
yeah,
Finger lasers.
Yeah.
Foot dive.
Doctor MF Doom.
Hidden missiles.
He had the best voice line
He was
ever.
so memeable
Mm.
from Marvel MVC3. What a terrible game.
Maybe that's why they're not working with Capcom anymore.
It's possible because they made another Marvel vs. Capcom after that, and it was abysmal. It was an abysmal.
Yeah, I think you're losing track of what we want and what's supposed to be. This looks fun. The demo was great.
Yeah, this looks like an Arxis game, and Arxis is great.
Yeah.
I love Arxis. I mean, they make great fighting games. I mean, I've talked about this with people before because they always ask me like, hey, if you were to turn Solarian Sun into a video game, what would it be? And I'd be like, oh, it would be an Arxis fighting game. Like,
Nice.
I would want Arxis to make a Solarian Sun fighting game, and it would be awesome. And I can't wait for that to happen someday, maybe. But
I mean, I could also see a arcade fighter like Ninja Turtles or Scott Pilgrim.
Or beat 'em up.
Yeah, oh, like a beat 'em up. So like, well, let's be real. Streets of Rage. It's a Streets of Rage game.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. That's like the only correct side-scrolling beat 'em up.
You mentioned earlier like you thought you could make like a Doom styled game. Like how would you do that with Solarian Sun?
I've thought about that a million times, and I think the answer is I just don't know if it would work. I mean, if I could do it if it was a Undertaker, like if you played as an Undertaker, and we could get a boomer shooter sword mechanic and like gunslinging mechanics work. So it would basically be blood.
Yeah,
Okay.
or Hexen.
Hexen or blood. Yeah, like that's probably how it would play. So, but that if I were to make a boomer shooter Solarian something, then it would be one of those two. It would probably be an Undertaker game,
Okay.
which is not a bad idea, honestly.
All right. What would work better, like Solarian Sun or Trepidations of Tremarsh?
Well, I mean, those are all under the umbrella of Solarian Sun,
Yeah.
and
But what story? But maybe Trepidations of Chumash would work. Like that storyline of the Solarian Sun universe could work better as.
Judge or Silence.
It would work better. Like the Chumash one would be way better because there you would play as Judge and Silence, and I could see it working in a way, but I'd have to obviously make it more arcadey in order to do that because my stories really aren't really about the action scenes. They're very far and few between, which is what makes them so intense.
Yeah.
You could make a great Calamity.
That's
game.
exactly what I was just about to say. It would actually have to be about the Great Calamity, which was 2,000 years in the past of Solarian Sun, where basically it was a war. Like there would be a demon war going on. It'd be like, oh, cool. So you're making Doom, but like if I were to mix like Blood and Doom, that would be the Great Calamity.
Mm-hmm.
Blood is hard.
I know Blood is wicked hard.
It's so hard.
All right. Okay. So next one is for Tanuki. Pond Summer. Let's stupid ads. Skip.
Every time I see that ad, I'm like, hey, it's Hassan.
I like how they combine like cozy delivery game with Matt Hoffman Pro BMX.
Yeah. The thing that we've been missing our entire lives is more Matt Hoffman.
I think
so the hat I'm wearing right now actually is the Tanuki. So like I've implemented this into the King Baby Duck persona.
This is so goofy.
It's goofy, but I love it. It's so
it's
cute.
Yeah, it's wicked cute, and it looks. And the funny thing is it has a lot of mini games among the what looks to be like a delivery game.
Yes.
So it's a delivery game where you do extreme tricks, and you deliver the stuff, and you play a mini game that once you get the delivery done.
Correct.
That's really interesting.
Can't complain about that.
Mm-hmm. And I believe this is actually the guy who made this game also made one of remember that golf Metroidvania game? What was it called? Death by Golf.
Oh, yeah.
From the same guy who created that game, he created this one.
Huh.
I think that game's fun.
Yeah.
I'm not much for roguelikes, but I think that one's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Tanuki Pond Summer. You can try to demo right now on Steam.
Oh, demo out now.
This is 100% old school video game making.
Yeah.
You know, like what we need. We need games that are made because it's a game, and that's the only reason. Like, I love it.
Me too.
I'm in. I would add this one to my list.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, try to demo. Try to demo for yourself and like see for yourself. All right. Next one I will say is Dusk Fade. And this one I really wasn't the biggest fan of when I demoed it. It just felt like it was trying to be a Legend of Zelda kind of game and just not adding anything new to it. It's a beautiful looking game, but from an imaginative gameplay perspective, there really wasn't. It really didn't catch my attention.
Oh.
See, like, it looks pretty.
It looks nice.
It looks nice.
Oh, this is more like Ratchet and Clank.
Okay. Yes.
And
That's a good analogy.
I like me some Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, that is what this reminds me of, is Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
Because I feel like Legend of Zelda is a bit more methodical,
Mm-hmm.
and this one's a bit faster paced.
They even had grinding.
Yeah,
grinding rails. Oh, and there you go, and slingshotting.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is kind of gripping me.
All right. Okay. It was my least favorite demo at Tokyo Game Show.
Did Insomniac make this?
No, Fireshine Games.
Insomniac game. They definitely copied Insomniac's homework.
Yeah.
Yep. I dig that. I like it.
Okay. All right. Okay, next on the list, we have Dench Attack. This is Jet Set Radio with trains. Do you like trains?
Oh, that's right. This is the one we've seen. Yeah, we've all seen this one.
Yeah, but let's just watch it anyway.
Yeah.
It's hard. This game is so hard. Like, whoever is playing this demo, playing this in the trailer, like, they played it like 1,000 times because you're not going to do all this right at the get-go. It is super hard to get these combos to go.
Well, developers are the worst people to gauge whether or not their games are easy or hard because they can play them perfectly every time.
Exactly.
Yeah, the idea of playing a train, like the main.
I was disappointed to find out that there are people actually conducting the trains. Like that.
Yeah, as opposed to the train.
I was like, it would be so funny if it was just a sentient, like, train.
Absolutely.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, then it's just Crazy Taxi.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio.
Yes, and I have here one of the character cards here, a really cute gal, Yoshie Mitsutake from Denshi Attack.
Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I would check it out a lot more, definitely. The next one, it's a very short trailer. Cotton 2 Rock and Roll. And the thing is, it's a trailer from 2 years ago, and like they haven't had posted anything since, but they showed a demo at Tokyo Game Show that definitely has a lot more to it.
That is an old school side-scrolling shooter.
Yeah,
That's a shmup.
yeah, it's cute. Look, yeah, I like the demo. It was a lot of. This one was super fun. This was actually the first game I played at Tokyo Game Show this year. Very cute. I love the visuals. I like their take on the yokai characters. Yeah, I'll be interested to see the full game when it comes out. Now we're going from the brightness straight into a little bit of darkness.
This is going to be my #1 game for the year. I'm already calling it.
So I want to like go into a little bit of insight on this game because Jonathan and I are playing Little Nightmares 3 right now.
Yeah.
And as we all know, they let Bandai Entertainment let Tarsier Studios go and made Little Nightmares 3 without them.
Yeah.
And what is Little Nightmares 3? Little Nightmares 3 is a co-op Little Nightmares game. And what is Reanimal? It is a co-op Little Nightmares game. So here's what I'm guessing, is Tarsier built the engine and the groundwork for Little Nightmares 3. Then Bandai said, okay, thank you, bye, you're fired. And basically took this idea that they had for Little Nightmares 3 and then made their own Little Nightmares 3 that's co-op. So Tarsier Studio then went and actually made Little Nightmares 3, but now it's Reanimal.
Yeah.
Because it is a co-op game. So I'm going to guess that Reanimal is actually closer to the vision of what Little Nightmares 3 was supposed to be.
Right. And here's the nice, cute little magnet that I got from it.
Amazing.
Yeah. So back to the trailer. I do think, like, what's the rating on Little Nightmares 3? Like, is it T or...
It's... Yeah, I would probably call it T.
Because this is definitely an M-rated game. Because there are some aspects that are just, very gory, very violent.
This one looks a little bit more intense.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like what was the rating, as in like what do people think about it?
Because I know people haven't been too kind to Little Nightmares 3.
No, and they haven't been kind to it, mostly because they know Tarsier got the can for it.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is saying this looks like a Little Nightmares game, but this doesn't feel like a Little Nightmares game.
Yeah. Okay.
And so far, Jonathan and I have played it for like an hour or so, and I am enjoying it. I do think it is kind of okay.
Okay.
But I also haven't played that much of it to know.
Interesting. Okay.
So and I don't know if you know, but Jonathan's missing. So his computer crashed.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yeah,
no.
so he'll be back.
All right. Okay. Well. Oh man.
He'll pop back in.
I just have to make sure I pay attention to when he pops back in. All right. Okay. So while we wait for him, let's move on to something as terrifying. Oh, I guess Disney Plus, which is terrifying.
That is just as terrifying. That's correct. It's also Ironheart.
The brand new SpongeBob game, Titans of the Tide. I find it so interesting. Like the latest SpongeBob cartoons aren't good. They are not good, but the latest games have been great.
Well, and of course that's like the they basically dug up Steven Hillenburg from his grave and like continued SpongeBob, right?
Yeah.
You know, because SpongeBob had its canonical ending. The canonical ending of SpongeBob is the SpongeBob movie.
The first one
Yes.
Specifically.
That is where it was supposed to end. Then Steven Hillenburg got sick and he passed away, and they said, "Well, I guess we're gonna keep it going because it's the most profitable thing we've ever had." That looks fine. It looks like a SpongeBob platformer.
Yeah, like I really liked the rehydrated version of Battle for Bikini Bottom. That was fun, and I really enjoyed the Cosmic Shake. I don't know what it is about these games, but they really do capture the humor of the old school SpongeBob episodes, of the Steven Hillenburg era of SpongeBob. Like it doesn't feel like stupid or dumb. It doesn't feel it's not the really stupid humor that the new cartoons are. It's got that old school kind of humor to it.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's get John back in here. Welcome back, John.
Hi. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, that is weird. That is awkward. But yeah, we just showed the SpongeBob one. We don't have to play it again. Because you probably can guess what a SpongeBob game is like.
Yeah, I'm good.
So the last one that I'm actually going to play is the last game that I technically demoed. Well, actually, no. So the last one that I'm going to show is a demo that I played, that I wrote about. And that is Mirase, and that's the one with the cute ninja girl. This is currently the only trailer on there, unfortunately. I don't know if there's any gameplay from it.
Good character design.
Very good character design.
Oh my gosh, that's
a very South Korean character design.
I believe it's a South Korean company that made it.
Nailed it. I know.
Yeah.
See, yeah, see how like her thighs are fat and her boobs are big like that? That's very South Korean.
I mean, there's some Japanese games that are like that too.
Japanese lean more petite, where South Korean leans more fat.
Okay. All right.
And so that's kind of that's really funny.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun. The demo for it was enjoyable, but I absolutely did go into this game for the wrong reasons. I was actually sending the two of them pictures while I was in line. I was like, "Oh, look at this game of the year!" And it's just the ass of the ninja girl, and so yeah. So now we're getting into games that I'm not writing articles for because I didn't play them. But technically, the next one I'm playing, I did demo, but because it was all in Japanese, I couldn't really give a fairer.
You couldn't maneuver your way through it. How many videos do you have in this?
So we just played 12. We have 36 videos.
Gracious.
Jeez.
All right. So next one is Star Savior.
Uh-huh.
And this game is very much like what's the mobile game that we
Honkai
Girls Frontline.
Oh, okay.
And its gameplay is very similar to Girls Frontline.
Like a tactical?
Yeah, tactical.
The blonde girl in the front looked like the default character from Code Vein.
Yeah, I noticed that. Oh,
Her?
there was a bunny girl.
I remember
This
last
game-
year when we did this, it was Zenless Zone Zero, but
Yeah,
And-
yes.
Yes.
and now we're not getting as many of those as I thought we were going to.
Oh, not yet.
But
Did I get something?
Right. Oh, not yet.
Not yet. Did I get something? I don't think. No, I did not get something for this game. But-
I mean, you can still see the Hoyoverse influence in this,
Mhm.
for sure.
Absolutely.
Japanese are definitely like, we cannot let the Chinese be this out with our own medium.
I agree. Yeah. But very cute character designs. Very good fighting mechanics.
Cute character designs, but very shallow everything else.
Yeah. And that's not bad.
Looks like a mobile game.
Yeah, it is a mobile game.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Okay.
top it off right there.
All right. So the one that I'm showing. We know this game already. We've never really shown a trailer for it, but what the heck? They were demoing it.
But we've seen so many trailers or so many advertisements. Oh my goodness.
It is Brown Dust 2.
Oh my goodness. What is this nonsense?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen gameplay for it. Is this what the game actually looks like?
Yeah.
I don't know if the word brown should ever really be associated with a TNA game. I just
Oh, this
What
is
is
so
happening?
bizarre. This is
what
so
are these
weird.
costume designs?
It's art, John. It's art.
Yeah.
This is also very Korean. This is so
Yeah.
silly.
You can actually play this game now, by the way. It's available now.
Yes, this one is available. Those are showcasing the new characters.
Yes.
New season event. That was at Tokyo Game Show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tokyo Game Show where they are.
Huh. Next.
Okay.
Next.
All right. Which one was this one?
G mode.
G mode. Okay. It's another trains game. This
Oh.
one had a Japanese title. It was called Digiplot Collection Whole Railway Deluxe.
Oh, okay.
Is it a train sim game?
It might be a train sim game. Yeah, there's the JR line.
Is it a gotcha sim game?
No, it's a Switch game.
Is it Zenless Zone Zero but trains?
I don't know. Oh, you build the train.
What?
First you build it.
Dude,
You actually build the train first.
dude. People with train autism are crazy for this.
Oh.
Crazy for this.
Oh my goodness. Listen, that's a technical term, by the way. Train autism is a thing.
Yeah, it
Oh, yeah.
is. I've talked to many people with autism who talk about people with train autism. This is like, okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Okay.
This is a game that is the author's barely disguised fetish, but like the author's barely disguised autism. and like he knows he can make a game for train otakus,
Yep.
and that there are enough train otakus and enough people with train autism that this game is peak. Like
You can actually go in the train.
yeah, all he's doing is literally looking around that bed cabin.
Yeah.
Look at this bed cabin. This is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's like not even a particularly exciting bed cabin either. It's just
Yeah, it was like
a
the
bed
lowest
cabin.
textured bed cabin you can possibly imagine. Dude, this game has me shook. because I've never pinpointed something so blatant. Like I don't like not even like fetish games are this shameless.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, there's a need that is being seeked out and it's being fulfilled. Okay.
Yes. I want this game to make $1 million. Just like imagine all of them out there. They're just like, there's a what?
Listen, it's available now. You could probably find it in Play Asia and buy it from there.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
crazy. My mind is blown.
I may have to like. There is that part of curiosity where you're like, maybe I might have to seek this game out. Listen, I'm just regular autism.
Yeah, I was just about to say, no, Evan, don't.
I don't have the trained autism. I just have the regular, normal, high functioning autism. I don't have the trained autism, but this kind of intrigues me enough.
That's
Okay.
so funny, dude. That's so funny.
All right, next trailer I need to really change up for because, like,
Oh man.
we know what's coming.
This is bringing me back to the early '90s.
Yes.
Probably the first anime we ever were exposed to without knowing it was anime.
Yeah.
True.
Reached the big G's.
I think the only thing besides that was probably Mega Man. Mega Man first, then Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yeah. With me, it was Nozzles. Nozzles on Nick Jr.
Oh, I don't think I know that one.
Tony Oliver worked on it back in the like late early 80s, early 90s. It was one of the first shows he worked on.
This is so bizarre.
I know, but I'm so excited that they're making this game. And I have their business cards, and they're open to do an interview.
Oh, Noozles.
Yeah, Noozles.
I got it. Found it.
Okay.
Noozles.
Is it something we've seen?
No.
Oh no! Isn't there anyone who can stop this cast-off supervillain?
I think I remember this trailer.
Yeah, we've seen this.
We've seen this trailer before, but we've never reacted to it.
And when the game gets tough, you know
These
who
aren't the
to
same
call.
voice actors as Samurai.
They are. They got the same voice actors.
That's wild.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Samurai Pizza Cats are back with a brand new
It even
video
looks
game.
like a 90s anime.
Yeah. It's so cool.
Crazy.
And the Japanese version, they got what's his name? The guy who plays Ranma to come
no
back and
way.
put. Yeah. Because that was one of his first roles was in Samurai Pizza Cats.
It's like the cast of my favorite characters, or my favorite voice actors, just Ranma.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it looks like a
awesome.
very simple game, but like
The right kind of simple.
they're looking for the people who are like, remember Samurai Pizza
Yeah,
Cats 30
that-
years ago?
That game is actually aimed at us.
Yes.
Our demographic.
Because we got
There's
this, we
no
got the
other-
Toxic Crusaders game that's coming out.
That's
Like,
crazy.
what's next? Like,
Unbelievable.
I want a Stunt Dogs game next. I'm probably one of the only people on the planet who remembers that cartoon, Stunt Dogs. I want a video game of Stunt Dogs. Yeah, look that up, man. Stunt Dogs, but spelled DAWGS.
Yeah, got it.
But it's spelled
No
Oh, dude, it was great. The villain was named Richard P. Fungus, but you don't call him Dick. It was great. I loved it. All right, next we got a remake of Yakuza 3 coming up.
No.
Yakuza Kiwami 3.
I like the likely mature.
Oh, it's mature. I'm actually surprised that they're doing this as a remake because they did release the remaster of this, and the remaster was really good.
I mean, they're going to be milking Yakuza franchise forever.
I mean, I didn't listen in the PowerPoint, but this is one of my all-time favorite franchises. So, like, I will never be mad at more Yakuza.
Some really solid fighting mechanics.
They are great. I love the fighting mechanics in Yakuza. And I just like how ridiculous they are, too.
It is funny to think about that it is kind of a majority a comedy game.
Yeah, but it has arguably one of the best storylines in all gaming.
Yeah, well, Yakuza is one of those things that is very Japanese
Yeah.
in nature. In both its comedy stylings and its gameplay and its storytelling and its even just like its cultural references, right?
Mhm. Yes.
It's actually kind of surprising that Yakuza made it to the West at all because of how Japanese it is.
I know. But I'm still happy that it did make it to the West. It's one of my favorite franchises. I will say it has the best voice acting in all of gaming, too. Like, the Japanese voice actors just go all the way in with the emotion in that game. It's, oh, man. I still need to play the one where Majima's a pirate. I hear that game is amazing. But yeah, one of the things I'd like to do one day, because I do have all the Yakuza games on my PlayStation 5, I would love to just do a Let's Play starting from 0 all the way to the current version.
My word.
But
That's like hundreds of hours.
I know. I got to figure out a time to do it. One of my favorite pro wrestlers, Hikaru Shida, has actually done that already. So I'm worried that I don't want to sound like I'm just copying her. But one day, I'm gonna play all through of the Yakuza series and live stream it. One day it'll happen. All right, next is Arknights Enfield.
Also something that sounds familiar.
I've heard, yeah, Arknights has its popularity. It's got its waifus.
Yeah, it is a very popular waifu gacha game.
Mhm.
Is it?
Yeah, but they're making a special adventure game, I think, for PlayStation.
Ah.
RPG, real-time 3D RPG with strategic elements.
Well, that's really smart.
Mhm.
Years, we resisted their
Huh.
rule and devastation.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful looking
Yeah,
game.
I don't dislike how it looks. I don't like that though. Like that's
Okay.
the kind of Japanese stuff that's just like that's very Japanese and I don't enjoy it.
Okay.
Is this style of RPG.
From ruin.
Like these action RPG type thing. And don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, I play Final Fantasy, like the Final Fantasy VII remake,
Yes.
but you know, as I have said about Final Fantasy VII remake in the past, like I'd much prefer just to play regular Final Fantasy.
Okay. Fair enough.
But that style of game is just so Japanese. And again, like yes, we're watching Tokyo Game Show. Obviously, it's Japanese, but that is one of those things that you really only see in Japanese type games, which is interesting. Why like Expedition 33 just came out,
Mm-hmm.
which is a French game, but you can tell that they just love Japanese style games,
Right.
which is what influenced to make that.
Absolutely.
Next.
Next one. So it's a spin-off game of Azur Lane called Azur Premilia.
Another massive waifu mobile game.
Oh yeah.
Everybody,
Hardcore
everybody-
waifu.
Azure Lane's the ship one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the ones with the ships.
Yeah, because Shy Lily plays Azure Lane a lot.
Yeah.
何かが私を呼んでいます。どんな道を選んでも
It's very pretty. We'll start with that.
I mean, it is really interesting how all Japanese games, this is like such a simplistic, stupid thing to say, but you know, they all have the same look. They all have that anime look, but the anime look just keeps getting better and better in the sense that it's getting smoother, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You can't really update it in any kind of a way other than
Well,
the
that's
technology
not really
getting better.
that's not really true. I mean, if you look at the videos online of how they've done 3D anime and fighting games and everything, and how they have to manipulate models depending on which direction a character is looking in order to simulate the anime, it's actually really difficult to make anime games look correct. So, if you do it right and if you make it look authentic, I'm trying to remember what the game was that I saw the other day, where like they did a turnaround of one character in the game, but they had 3 different models depending on which direction the camera was facing her, just to make it maintain that anime aesthetic.
So it looks like there's also like farming mechanics in this game too. So it's like adventure.
Yeah.
It looks cute.
Wait,
It does look cute.
that's Pal World.
Yeah, kind of like a Pal World. So like Pal World took from Pokemon, and Azure Familia took from Pal
I
World.
don't know. There's so many different games I'm seeing right now in this one game. The thing that's kind of this doesn't look like anything Azure Lane. That's really like that's like a completely different thing. I mean, I'm sure it's like the Azure universe or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't look like Azure Lane. Like there's none of like the characters or the aesthetic of Azure Lane.
You know what it looks like? It looks like Phantasy Star Online.
It does kind of look like this.
Yeah, actually, it's interesting you say that because I was in Shinjuku the other day, and they had a pop-up shop for Phantasy Star Online there to celebrate its 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's old. We're old. Sorry. All right. Yeah. Next we have Namo. But stop with these stupid ads. American Express sucks. All right,
How
Namo.
about the Japanese Express card?
Ooh. Okay. Kind of got that stop motion Terry Gilliam kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, it's like paper puppets.
Yeah, like South Park. But like better looking, of course.
Yeah, these are all like puppeteered animations.
Yeah. What was that? There was a game I played on PlayStation 3 a while back.
Goodness.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Them creature designs.
Those are some good creature designs.
Huh. Well. Okay, wishlist now on Steam. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Though that looks like a Metroidvania, which I do not enjoy Metroidvania.
So it says it's a Souls-like boss rush game.
Okay, so it's more like Blasphemous, or because I think Blasphemous is the same thing.
Yeah.
Blasphemous, or maybe Silk Song.
That's kind of more of a Metroidvania.
It is, but the whole point of Silk Song is to go from boss to boss.
Right. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, creature designs, you cannot deny how great that looks.
Yeah, I agree. All right, next one, I think it's called Ghost Traveler Adventures in Edo. So let's see what that's all about.
Starring Zach Baggins.
現代渋谷で怪異に遭遇し目を開くとそこは江戸吉原
So it's kind of got, like, looks like a visual novel
It's a
vibe.
visual novel. Yeah.
潜む
It's got Higurashi vibes.
巻き込まれる猟奇事件に浮かぶ謎絡み合う因果幽体となった小太郎は憑依することで
Hmm.
相手の心に触れることができる
Ah,
そ
cute
して
fox
Oh,
girl.
no.
事件の真相を
I hope she's
解き
okay.
に行くのだが
Not really feeling anything for this one already.
悠久の時を遡りあなたは
Yeah, it definitely is like, could be a, yeah, maybe a little niche.
Visual novels are such a tough sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be.
Bet that CG with the blood, and it was like 40 hours into it.
Oh gosh, I know.
Yeah. Like we talked earlier about Rain 98, like that kind of style of visual novel I'm all about because there's more aspects of the game than just reading a story.
Yeah.
Now, and I've reviewed visual novels where it's just a visual novel, and you know some are good, some are bad, but I prefer my visual novels to have an extra oomph to it. Alright. So next is Cyvaria. Cyvaria 3. Never even heard of Cyvaria 1 or 2.
Follow the
Very true. Very quick trailer.
Oh, bullet hell.
I'm in. I'm on board.
Okay.
Say no more.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's the trailer.
Yeah, I'm in. I like
All right.
bullet hells.
If you like bullet hells, maybe it'll be up your alley. All right. Next is Chaos Zero Nightmare.
What is with the use of zero? Like,
Wait, this is not the trailer. This is not the trailer. All right, Korean game.
you know?
Smile game. So it is from the same people from with Mirise.
Yeah. Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, what is this game like? This
This
is
is
like
very
that one
Korean.
with all the Capcom characters in it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, like
It was on-
was it like
yeah.
Capcom X or something?
Yeah, EX or something like that.
Yeah.
It also looks like Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
Like
It
so,
does
this
look
is
like
this
Darkest
is Darkest Dungeon, but Korean waifu game.
Good enemy designs though.
Yeah, good creatures.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Good.
best design there.
Again, very Korean.
Very Korean. Good animation. Good designs.
Oh, that was kind of cool. My goodness.
I'm liking it. Yeah. Card systems.
All those Black Lotuses.
I have such a hard time when it comes to card system games.
I don't mind them. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
little
cool.
vor for ya.
Death
Yeah.
animations.
Oh,
Gosh.
it's kind of brutal.
You turned on as I am.
We don't talk about this in this show.
Pre-registration begins this July.
So-
Okay, so it's we know it's a mobile game. It's a gacha game.
Yeah.
But it's a horror gacha game. I'm interested. I'm interested.
Yeah, okay. All right. Up next, we've got Momotaro Electric Railway 2. We've got more trains, guys!
What? More? Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's Mario Party with trains.
It's Mario Party with trains. So this is a 4-minute trailer, so tell me when you want me to stop.
Oh my
About-
good.
about-
Oh, my
Oh, it's a
goodness.
train game through all of Japan.
Oh, what is?
What is that? Wait,
I,
and it's wait,
Why are they playing?
why is it baseball?
This is
Momotaro
so silly.
Legend 2. Dude, there was a huge booth for this. Like, Konami, like, it was this and Silent Hill F next to one another.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Still don't know what's happening.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know why there's a board game. It's all in Japanese.
Because it's a Japanese game.
Fuji-san.
Huh.
Salary. I guess you make money in the game. Let's try. What the heck is that thing there? That looks like a Crayon Shin-chan character. What is going on?
It looks fun.
It does look fun. I'll give it that. It looks like fun. But the board is the size of Japan.
Yeah.
All right, that's got to be Hokkaido because of the snow. All right, so you have to answer quiz questions in some areas. Now you're going all the way down to Okinawa. What is, like, this is crazy.
All right,
I
next,
mean-
we don't know what's going on. We might as well just go to the next one.
Yeah, okay.
But
So,
we get the concepts.
all right. So next one is Mahjongami. I just got a game code sent for this one. I haven't played it yet. Don't know what to expect. But it's from Inta Creates, the same people who make Galgun. So, let's see.
Inti Creates 30th Anniversary Project.
30 years. 30 years of boobies. Okay, we got Witch Girl. Shiroha.
She thinks she's a witch.
Or she thinks he's a witch.
Excellent.
All right. We've got a Jack Skellington bookmark.
Shiroha finds herself in a nightmare world with only her father, Shiori, turned into a mere slip of paper and no memories of her own.
Oh, so the dad turned into a piece of paper.
Sets in motion after a chance meeting with one
What?
lone girl.
Very cute designs. She's blushing. Always blushing. You talked about this in your waifu panel.
Who turns the mad craft witches against her.
What the heck?
I'm finding that a lot of the art has a lot of interesting angles.
Very interesting angles.
We don't know which company made this, so it's not surprising.
Yeah, it's Inta Creates. They're unapologetic, and we are thankful for that. Very interesting. That was an interesting angle.
No, I know that voice actress.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right. So I'm glad I'm watching the trailer, so now I know what to expect from the game when I start playing it.
Attacks her in a terrifying
Ugh.
transformation.
Good animation. Very
As the battles heat up, the craft witches unleash their most
Good
powerful
designs.
attacks.
very good designs.
The animation is very, puppeteered,
Yeah.
like live 2D type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how to feel about this one at all, though. Like,
Kind of like Mega Man. It looks like Mega Man.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Mega Man, but like Castlevania, but like the more modern version of Castlevania.
The witch Maxie also suspects Shiroha for her sister's disappearance.
Is this guy gonna just tell the whole story?
I know.
Oh. We got clothes ripping off.
Maxie attacks with a multitude of fire abilities. Their encounter will change Shiroha's fate forever.
This is very good animation, good voice acting. I'm wondering how it's going to control though when I play it.
Strange and unpredictable stories. And a deep
Oh, that's
yet
right. You
accessible
I
action
forgot. It's like,
system.
hey, I have the demo for this one. It's like, oh yeah, you could be playing this one actually.
Yeah, there's a demo right now you can play of this game, but I have the full version right now.
Amazing.
A talented cast.
So we have
Cool.
Ifarauzo is in the game. Miyutumita. Yeah, very good voice cast. You just have Eye for Owls in there. It's just, oh, yep. Definitely will check it out. All right.
Cool.
Very, very cool. All right. Next up.
Like Anna?
Stop with the ads. Come on.
Subjects on Super Pro.
All right. So this one, before I start it, is called Futago Usagi no Go Kinjo Turismo.
I know one of those words. Maybe two.
So it's a side-scrolling car game.
Almost like Spy Hunter.
Somewhat.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
It's cute looking.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I get it. Huh. Is it mobile?
No, it's Nintendo Switch.
That's interesting.
I
title
can't
then.
imagine paying more than $5 for that game.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right. So next
Unless it's
one.
not showing us.
All right. So I don't know the official title of this next one, but I when I translated it, it was listed as Reverse Cold. And they had a very impressive booth at this one. It was like huge, beautiful torii gates and such there.
All right.
So Reverse Cold. It only has 223 views. Like, that's crazy. They had a huge booth in all. Very beautiful looking game.
What?
What?
What is it?
I don't know. It is pretty looking, but we haven't seen, okay, what do you do in this game? All right. I think it's definitely I don't know if it's a Chinese game or a Japanese game, but I'm getting in a lot of that.
Taking place in China.
Yeah, it's taking place in China. Definitely. Are they just like showing, oh, here's how it looks at different times of the day?
Yeah, right?
I mean, the models make it look like it's gotta be like one of those what do they call it? The Amuso games.
Yeah.
That's
It does
true.
look like it looks like a PlayStation 2 game, but with really good lighting.
Yeah.
Maybe PS3.
In between. Dreamcast.
It's like no, I would say
That was
PS3
it? Okay,
reminds me of like White Knight Chronicles. That
Alright.
told me nothing about the game, and I am not interested in the
Yeah, I
very
have no
least.
idea what that is.
All right, then. Then let's move on to School Girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
So technically, School Girlfriend 2.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right, so apparently what we're watching is the opening movie for School Girlfriend.
Oh no!
so
So we don't
gameplay.
we're not going to learn what it is.
I mean, it has to be a visual novel.
Yeah, it's a visual novel.
Oh, look, trains.
More
More
trains.
than one girl? Is that what...
Yeah, it looks like there's 3 girls.
Oh, so it's not a solitary visual novel. It's
Yes.
a-
Okay, sorry. So we got Konomi Yui. Mm-hmm. She looks like all right.
This is the
I'm
bigger
beyond the
girl.
age to play this, so
What?
I'm out.
No. Okay. Interesting. All
I don't
right.
think we're gonna see anything more than this.
Okay. Let's move on then. Next trailer, Kinoko Densetsu. So, Mushroom Legend.
And it already looks
No.
just from the thumbnail. Yup, I'm in. Oh, yes.
What is this?
What I've been waiting for.
What are we watching? It's like it reminded me of like Pico Taro.
Yeah.
This is very Japanese.
Very Japanese. Okay.
Oh, it's a mobile game.
Pen pineapple, apple pen.
Yeah, right. I know.
That told me nothing about it, but I was on board.
Yeah.
It has
We're on
4
board.
million views on YouTube.
Yeah, and it just says music video version. That's
Yeah.
what the MVVR is.
Yeah.
Video version.
Okay.
Don't know what it is, but that's that. There it is.
All right.
You just saw it.
All right. Now we have Starbites.
I can read that one.
A lot of people passing out flyers for this one at the Tokyo
really?
Game Show. Yeah, a lot of people were trying to push this one.
This does not look Japanese.
I told you, it's not all Japanese games.
No, I'm just saying we've been
Well-
trying to get the origin of each. Oh, it looks like a tactics game, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, like the funny thing is it looks like it's trying to be Japanese. Like it has like an aesthetic of it, but it looks distinctly other. I wish more games would just show gameplay.
Yeah.
Because it's like I could really care less about your story and I mean the story does matter, but when you're trying to sell me a game, you have to show me the gameplay because I have to know if the gameplay loop is fun.
Yeah.
Like that tells me nothing about the game.
All right.
I think it was a tactics game. If I had to guess, it was a tactics game.
It's
But-
and it's from Nippon Ichi Software, so they tend to be good with their games. So we'll see. All right, now we have Faith: The Unholy Trinity.
Which is weird
Oh.
because the game has been out for at least 3 years.
Yeah, this is a indie game. This is like considered one of the scariest indie games ever made.
Yeah, this isn't new.
Might be new in Japan. Maybe they're finally bringing it to Japan. That's why it was there.
For Xbox.
Yeah, it says for Xbox, so. But yeah, I think this is a game that was like made by 1 or 2 guys.
Yeah.
It is visually impressive.
Oh yeah, this is considered one of the scariest indie games ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
I had a student who told me all about it, so
All right.
familiar.
So there.
Oh, it looks like it came out in 2017.
Wow, that's older than I thought.
Yeah. I like the right description. What you are about to do has not been approved by Microsoft.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. So now Ananta. But we're not going to show the 7-minute version. We're going to just show the 2-minute trailer.
Sleepyhead, the wildest city's coming right up.
Are you ready for your next most popular spyware game to be installed?
I don't know who makes this game. I don't think it's Chinese.
If it's not Chinese, that would be great.
Well, remember,
Right?
I think you had said that it was going to be a gacha game, but then they changed their mind.
Well, but I mean, so are all the Hoyoverse games. You know,
Right.
they're all gacha games.
It's really weird how similar, like the elements of these trailers are similar to the first one that you showed.
Yeah.
Like there are things in this trailer that are the exact things that were in the other trailer.
Right. For Star Savior.
The thing that keeps us united.
But I'm actually kind of excited for this game. Like it.
Get home early and game on.
I'm hoping that it is actually good.
Yeah. I hope so too.
Like it's fun to play.
Spider-Man.
It's just
Who doesn't want to play GTA / Spider-Man with waifus? Like that sounds great.
yeah.
Considering I'm not the biggest GTA fan in the world.
There's even a car boss. That's cool.
Well, I see my problem with this game with Anata is nothing in the gameplay trailers looks like real gameplay. It all looks scripted. So I don't know. Like this stuff does look like it's possible, but the characters are doing so much. Like, oh, you get to play this mini game, and you get to play this mini game, but you also get to fight this boss. But this boss is scripted, and it's like I don't know how you can possibly fit this into one game. It doesn't seem possible. So, this game looks like a scam, but it could be. It could be very real, which is.
They could have been working on it for 6 years.
Possibly.
Well, I mean,
we're still gonna play it and see for ourselves.
Yeah. Next.
All right, we got R-Type Tactics 1-2 Cosmos.
Oh, R-Type. It's been a long time since there's been an R-Type game.
Okay.
Is that a racing game?
It's a spaceship game.
It's a sci-fi shooter. Simulation game themed on space fleet battles with the R-Type world.
Oh.
Space fleet battles. That's interesting.
Like EVE Online.
That would be really funny if they turned R-Type into an economics game.
I am already kind of intrigued by what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'm getting like a space battleship Yamato vibe from it.
Well, and I wonder if is it an RTS in space? What are we looking at? Like what are we looking?
I don't know if we're gonna be seeing any gameplay footage.
Let's see.
But this all looks cool. Like,
this all looks very cool.
Oh,
there's some gameplay.
Have to move in on it.
Oh, yeah,
hard to see.
Yeah, it's a tactical game.
There's some tactics.
Oh wow!
So it's so it is a tactical strategy.
That is very different.
Huh. Yeah, it's like a JRPG or something, or a tactical JRPG.
Yeah, like a Final Fantasy Tactics.
Or Fire Emblem.
It looks like they're taking a shot at an Advanced Wars style game.
Oh, right. Almost forgot about that game. It's very pretty. The tactical aspects are cool.
Yeah, the music is very Evangelion.
Yeah. I didn't even it reminds me a lot of like Joe Hisashi's works. Like for the Miyazaki films that he does.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's very Laputa. Actually, no, more like Howl's. It reminds me a lot of the Howl's movie Castle soundtrack.
Oh wow, that's very Gundam Wing.
Mm.
Oh, here we come.
Look to the east when the sun rises.
It is. Okay, yeah. Looks cool. Sci-fi tactical simulation game.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Next. All right. Again, I don't know if this is the official translation. It's called The Garden of Life. I actually got some free flower seeds from this one.
Huh.
To plant in my garden. That does not exist.
It sounds boring. Next.
Another Nipponichi software game, though. So at least it'll look cute.
It does look cute.
It's like Ruby Rocks.
Where's her nose?
Farm sim.
Farm simming.
Farm sim.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, that's a cow. Yeah, it's a cow.
That is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call you hamburger.
Yeah, it's cute looking. Not definitely not my kind of game though, but it is cute looking.
Yeah, I like the aesthetics of it.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Oh. What was that?
Now it's like, what was that? Like, what?
Well, it does look like it takes place in a post-apocalypse.
Yes.
I will say that. So
like
whatever that was at the end, but
I was like, okay, that all right. What is that? Tell me more. What that thing was? Okay. Put that on the maybe pile. All right. Next, we have Togen Anki Crimson Inferno. Togen Anki is currently, I think you can stream that on YouTube to watch for the anime series.
Oh. Looks very shonen.
Very shonen. Okay.
Ooh, edgy.
Very edgy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. She is memed all over the place on the internet right now.
Yes, I am now familiar with what this is because
Really?
of
I've
that
never
because
seen
of
her.
that lady and the monsters.
Huh. Never seen it.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Like one of those.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're gonna be edgy.
All right. We got our last trailer, our final trailer, and it's for Merry Bunny Garden. Merry Bunny Garden.
Is this the drunk bunny girl one?
I believe it is.
The what?
Yep. After a long intoxicating night, you have to make your way home.
Oh, okay. I've seen this bouncing around on the internet.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
I mean, Evan sent us a trailer for it
Yes.
the other day.
You can collect underwear, it looks like.
Oh my god.
It does look entertaining.
Now this is Japanese.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, she's been isekai'd.
No.
Yes. 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 Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I remember that from the trailer, is that the vomiting into a trash can is a rhythm game.
Oh.
You try to get home.
How does this work control-wise?
I don't know. I want to play it to find out. Oh, doing some exercises there.
Yeah,
I like that you can.
Those are real exercises.
I like that you can dress them up into new cosmetics. That's fun. Like there's like a little bit of character customization.
I don't know how I feel about promoting liver damage like this.
Listen, Valhalla is one of my favorite video games of all time. So, like, that absolutely does promote liver damage. But, yeah, guess what? We went through all the trailers for Tokyo Game Show.
Oh, my gosh.
What looked the most interesting to you guys?
I mean, I think the Tanuki game still sticks out the most to me.
Yeah.
Or the train, the trains with Jet Set Radio. One.
Okay, so
Not
Densha
all-
Attack, Tanuki Pawn Summer.
Yeah, not all of the other games that we saw. But
What about Digiplat Collection Whole Railway Deluxe, man? That's like that was like the ultimate train game.
I know. No, I will not be getting that one, but have fun with the demo. Building your trains. Yeah, no, there wasn't enough Zenless Zone Zero butts in this year's pool, so
Okay.
I'm still looking forward to Anata. That is something that I'm waiting to see if it's actually a scam or not.
Yeah.
I mean, you already know that I'm going to get Reanimal. That one's out of the question.
Right.
Yeah, without question.
Yeah, Reanimal is kind of like just given.
Neverness to Everness, very much like Anata, but just without the Spider-Man mechanics. That one could be fun.
Namo looks cool.
Yeah, Namo was impressive.
Creature design, so
Good creature designs for that. Samurai Pizza Cats.
I don't know. I don't think that there's really much to Samurai Pizza Cats that's going to like say, yeah, I want to buy that game, other than I remember this show watching it 30 years ago.
Well, like I said, let's invite the game devs on. Like, I've got their cards here. They said, yeah, anytime. So let's see if they can come on or not. But yeah, definitely still Rain 98 was like my favorite thing that I demoed there. Rain 98 and Tanuki Pawn Summer were like my two games of the show.
Nice.
So those were my two favorites. From what I didn't play, I mean, I did play Star Savior, but it was in Japanese and I couldn't figure anything out. But it looks interesting. Yeah, like I think those were the ones that really gave me the best impression of what I experienced at the Tokyo Game Show and for what I demoed. I forgot, like I still have a lot of stuff here from, like, what else did I get? Oh yeah, dude. So at the Anata booth, like it wasn't so much a bag, so it's actually like a backpack they gave me.
Oh yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
They were handing those out at Anime Boston one year.
Okay. But yeah.
Very good.
Very good. And with that, we have reached the end of our first ever live stream of Duck Amuck in Japan. Yeah. So not many people tune in live. I see one person. So thank you to the one person who has tuned in live to watch this. I hope you will enjoy. If you're watching the posted version on YouTube, I hope you enjoy this episode as well. And if you've been watching or listening to the podcast version, I'm sorry for a lot of the dead air that you will have listened to.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, eventually we'll be doing a lot more, because I mean, this isn't the first time we've done content that requires visuals. So like, there will be other episodes where we'll have less visual aids.
Right. And so for listeners that are listening to the podcast version, please be sure to subscribe to twitch.tv/duckamuck in Japan, because this is the route that we're going to be going towards, because there will be a time when the podcast version ends and you'll only be able to experience Duck Amuck in Japan here on Twitch, on YouTube, and any place else that we're able to live stream at. So please be sure you save all those spots in the future. So with that wraps up this week's episode of Duck Amuck in Japan. And this is normally the time when we have Andrew and John do their shameless plug. So, Andrew, take it away.
All right. Well, if you guys want to check out what I have going on, you can head to SolarianSun.com, which is my main website, where you can read Solarian Sun totally for free. I post up pretty much a new page of Solarian Sun every Friday. It is updated there, where you can read over 300 pages totally for free, which is amazing. But of course, you can always subscribe to my Patreon at patreon.com/AFLM, where I have free memberships that will get you every access to updates for conventions and new books that I possibly have, including access to the store to buy digital copies of the book. Or you can pay up to $5 a month, which is just, you cut out 1 cup of coffee on your day and you saved your money for the whole month, and you get to see new Solarian Sun pages come out every week. I release about 3 every week, and this week I am finishing chapter 31, which will end on page 930. So you'll have 930 pages available to read for $5 a month, plus whatever else comes out afterwards. And of course, if you want to find me on all my social medias, you can hit me up at AFLM_art on Instagram and Twitter. I am very active on my Twitter now, which has been fun for me as I grow that platform on top of my Instagram, where I post all my basically beta update pages as things come out.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And JonStar.
Well, you can find me at the Line Block on Instagram.
Yeah.
And you can read my book, I Think Life's All Right, for free. That is linked there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a digital copy of it. And I actually, in relation to that book, my college just reached out to me, and they are featuring myself and a couple of other projects that came out of the school, and they want to highlight I Think Life's All Right as one of the exhibits.
Oh, wow.
In the master's program that I created the story in. So that is getting a little bit of a revitalization at my college.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. It's kind of nice. I get to catch up with some people who helped me, put the project together and everything like that. So it's kind of cool.
Is it gonna be displayed as a book there?
Yeah, it is.
Are you gonna bring in some specs to put some specs around?
I'm gonna bring in some specs. I'm gonna. I just ordered new copies of the book to leave there.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that I did to kind of prepare for this. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Nice.
It's a lot of fun.
Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right. And of course, my socials, King Baby Duck ESH on Twitter and on Instagram. Here on Twitch, twitch.tv/DuckAmuck in Japan. Coming soon, the website, duckjapan.com. But for now, keep on going to b3crew.com for recent news and reviews and podcast episodes. There'll probably be a new Facebook page soon as well, too, for Duck Amuck in Japan. Probably closer to when the website's going to launch. I was trying to see if I could change the Boston Bash Brigade one, but it won't let me. So I guess I have to start anew. With that. So, all right. So this concludes the first ever live version of Duck Amuck in Japan. Thank you for tuning in to that one viewer here. You got to start somewhere. And I hope for the viewers who watch this on YouTube or on the replays on Twitch, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stick around. We'll try to do this every other Friday night in the US or Saturday morning in Japan. I'll try to do some more live stream stuff, maybe through my PlayStation 5, do some live streams on there. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. All right, so until next time, this is your King Baby Duck.
AFLM.
JonStar.
Reminding you, if you're going to chase your dreams, make sure you run amok. I was hoping that because we were live streaming that we could actually sink in better.
No, I think we're just cursed to not do that, and I'm kind of okay with it.
Okay, it'll be our thing.
So we're gonna try to strive for the perfect.
That's right.
the perfect synchronization.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, bye.
Hey, bye.
Hey, bye.